Cultfigga TV. Peace and love, peace and love. Peace and love, peace and love. I want unity in the community, man. Cultfigga is free after a bar fight with racists. Y'all be sure to wipe y'all feet. That means hit the like button. We're in the house of revolution. Like, share, subscribe, support the platform, y'all. Well, Cultfigga was just in the back of the police car. Police was all around me. White people was on the ground, punched out. White people was getting loaded into the ambulance. I thought it was it for me, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all be sure to wipe y'all feet. That means hit the like button. You in the house of revolution. Like, share, subscribe, support the platform, y'all. Let's be sure to realize that only y'all could just be able to discipline those white supremacist bigots and then be home in time for a live stream. Be home in time to roll up that good dinner, man. Anybody see me tonight? I was out on my e-bike, the black biker, the outlaw biker, Cultfigga himself, enjoying the town, having a drink. When racism struck. Let's see what happened. What happened, y'all?
Boy, you want? Hey, boy, what you want it? How you want it? I don't want it because you trying to come above foot.
I'm going to look at some racism.
Oh, man, it's crazy, man. It's crazy, man. Hey, we're going live tonight, man. That's how we're going to wake up tomorrow. We're going live tonight. So when I get to the house, I'll be at the house soon, man. Damn. Yeah, that's racist than a motherfucker. That's racist, man.
But I just heard the bartender, the white lady, tell a Mexican guy. A Mexican guy had walked in there to get him a drink. The lady said, I don't know what was going on when he was having his drink. Then the lady told him to go back to his country, you know? Well, that's rude. Now, I can't have that type of language while I'm here trying to have me a drink.
They tell that man go back to his own country, man. That's racist. Hold on, what? Nah. That lady, hold on. Nah, that man don't leave with immigrant, man. Hey, that man don't leave with immigrant, man. I'm finna go, bro.
Somebody said, oh, he's a legal immigrant. Man, I don't give a damn what he is. You don't get talking like that. I don't like bigots. Oh, damn what he is. That man having a drink, he joining him a drink. I'm having me a drink. You don't tell that man go back to his country. Who the hell? Somebody let her know, and everybody know this ain't your motherfucking country. Revolutionary stupid. This ain't your country. See, I don't play that. Who the hell? You think it's your country, lady?
No. Hey, can I get some of these? Nah, get that shit. That lady just told that man to go back to his own country. That's some racist ass shit. That's some racist ass shit. Nah, but she just told that man go back to his own country. That's some racist ass shit. That's some racist ass shit, lady. No, that's some racist ass. Yeah, look at you. That's some racist ass shit. That lady just told that man go back to his own country. You just told that man go back to his own country. No, you racist. You racist. I'm finna leave, but you racist than a motherfucker. I'm gonna report you. I'm gonna report you. You told that man go back.
I'm trying to let the biggest know. All right, I'm just gonna live stream. This before people got knocked out. This before people were laying on the ground, punched out. This before people got loaded into the ambulance. I'm just trying to let them know. All right, I'll tell the world who your establishment is, and you are racist, man. You're going online. You just told this man. And people talking about allies. She didn't tell it to the black man. There's a Mexican guy. I didn't appreciate you letting this Mexican guy who just got off work, got on work clothes. He just want to have a drink to go home to his family. I don't appreciate no racist in my presence telling nobody go back to their own fucking country, man. Nigga, please. I done had me a few of these dumb Julios. Like, you got me fucked up. Who the hell you think you is?
His own country. You racist. Why don't you come me? You racist. You racist. God damn it. Come on, man. You racist. I give it the wallet. No, that's okay. Yo, tell that man that. Who the hell you think you is?
You might hear somebody next to me yelling and speaking in Spanish. It's the Mexican dude. He don't even speak English. He just here, work clothes on, here to have him a couple of drinks, go home to his family. They hollering here illegal. Maybe it is, maybe it ain't. Bitch, y'all ain't ICE. But you been racist. You been racist in the presence of y'all, man. Are you out of your fucking mind? You see, she the reason the people got punched out. You know, she the reason. She the reason a biker was whooped on, and then the bar owner, she wound up on the ground and she wound up in the ambulance. We'll get to that.
Yeah. It don't matter. They have to say shit. Yeah. Don't talk like that. You don't talk like that to that man. This ain't your
goddamn. My compadre, we had some few in there. I wouldn't spend some money. Bitch, we didn't spend about $100 in this raggedy bar, having a few drinks. And then you got nerve to display some racism in my presence?
You don't own this country. You don't own this country. This ain't your country. You don't tell nobody where to go. You're not like my ass. You don't tell nobody where to go and where not to go. Fuck you think you is? The hell with you. Fuck you. I'm finna go anyway. I'm gonna report this book. Y'all don't lie. Y'all don't tell nobody. No, bro. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. You don't tell nobody they racist unless they fucking country. You don't tell nobody they racist. This ain't your fucking country. 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 You don't tell nobody that.
He got knocked out and whooped out.
Don't be disrespectful like that. What? What? What's up, bro? Don't fucking touch me. Don't you fucking touch me.
I told the lady, don't you touch me. The lady had just grabbed me. The lady who came, she'd already just grabbed me, pushed me. The white lady. So when this is why I'm free right now. This is why I got out of the police car with all the police around me, and everybody was like, he did this, he did that, bitch. I went live. You a lie. I got this on tape. Y'all just being racist in here. And this lady walked up on me and pushed me. And the police said, you hear me say, don't touch me. That was 2 times that lady had touched me. I done warned her twice.
Don't fucking touch me. Don't fucking touch me. This my country. This my country. This your boy.
Now look, that's the lady right there that left out in the ambulance. This lady is left in the ambulance, y'all. Ma'am, you on Cultfigga TV now. I warned you. I warned you. I told you, don't fucking touch me, man. I don't know who the fuck you think you is. Didn't I warn you? Didn't I warn you? Yes, I warned you because it's on tape, and the police have seen this video too. And I got the email right here for the detectives who brought me to my fucking house and dropped me off on my bike because they seen my video and seen that I was assaulted and had to display some defense skills to get y'all off of me. They gave me the case number, and in the morning I got to send the detectives this video right here because they watched it and they seen, ma'am, it's a reason why you left out in a fucking ambulance, ma'am. It's a reason why you left in that ambulance, ma'am. This right here.
This you the owner. I'm putting your ass. This the owner. Stop. This the owner right here. No, this the owner right here. This the owner right here.
What you get?
This the owner right here. Yeah. This the owner right here. You on live.
Look. Y'all see that aggression? Ma'am, that aggression, the police seen that aggression too. They smiled when you did it like, oh yeah. I told you twice. Don't touch me. You touched me twice, and then you refused to back up off of me, ma'am.
Lady, you better not touch me. I will knock the hell out you. You better not touch me.
Then you see, y'all seen that? So when I say, ma'am, don't you?
Yeah, this the only right here. You on live. Lady, you better not touch me. I will knock the hell out you. You better not touch me.
The biker right there. Let me get your face on here because you the one got whooped out real quick.
This the owner right here. This the owner right here. Yeah. This the owner right here. You on live. Lady, you better.
So this guy right here, he grabbed me, man.
Not touch me.
He grabbed y'all me. This guy right
here. I
here.
will knock the hell.
He think he's some type of biker. This dude think he's some type of Hell's Angel. This dude think he's some type of motherfucking man, some type of Mongol. This dude think he's some type of, I don't know. All I know is like I told the police, I told them people don't touch me. This guy touched me twice, and I whooped his ass real quick. Next thing I know, he was on the ground, man. And everybody was standing over him. And they was yelling at me, why did you do that? And she was on the ground too. Because see, just listen.
You better not touch me.
Bing, bing. Now look, I see the phone. My phone on the ground. My phone knocked on the ground. Now when
you know what? We still live.
The police had me. I done got up the road. The police stopped me. They gave the police my description. You feel what I'm saying? So listen to this. Just listen.
We still live.
I'm like, damn. I'm still live. So I'm telling the police I was live when that happened. They stopped me on the road, right?
No, I'm gonna have to end it.
Listen to me.
I'm here with the police, y'all. I'm here with the police. Police don't stop me, man. I got to end this live, man, so police can see this goddamn video, man. I'm finna end this live, man.
Okay, so the police, they done gave these people my description, but these people right here, these are the people that sought the Cultfigga. I had to defend myself, man.
This the owner right here.
This the owner of the bar.
This the owner right here.
This lady, she wound up leaving in the ambulance. That ain't my fault. It's her fault. I guess she had a few too many, and she didn't know. I warned her twice. The police seen that. 2 times, say, ma'am, please don't touch me. Please don't not touch me, ma'am. She touched me twice. Bitch, so you out there? And then her lover, this dude who think he a Hell's Angel, boy, please, this is a racist. This is a racist situation here. Then the Hell's Angel, he ain't like that when I told this lady this.
This the owner right here. This the owner right here.
Knock the hell out of you.
Yeah, this the owner right here. You on live.
Then here she comes. She feeling herself. Motherfucking nigga. She didn't say that, but that's how she was feeling.
Lady, you better not touch me. I will knock the hell out you.
I said, lady, you better not touch me. I knock the hell out you. Then here come Captain Saberho right here. The other guy right here, he ran. The other white guy, other biker. This guy here, he Captain Saberho. You know, he think he a leader of the Hell's Angels or something. What? And then I just, as he was coming towards me, I was like, man, I know this dude not really. I know this nigga not really touch me. That bitch grabbed my shirt and I say, get out of jail free card, and whooped his ass right there. See, I bet I let him. You grab me, bitch. I feel for my life. I don't know if you a ninjutsu master. I don't for all years. I don't give a shit, bitch. You could be on your deathbed, bitch. Don't reach up off you. Don't reach up out your hospital bed and grab me out. Whoop your ass. That's serious business. You see what I'm saying? So the Hell's Angel got their ass whooped.
You better not touch.
And that's when he came. And I showed the police. The police done seen all the evidence. The police. I'm a community activist. I got to give all the evidence to the police. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't the street code. I ain't keeping the street code out. The police seen this evidence, nigga. They attacked me. The Hell's Angel right here, he made a fatal mistake. He grabbed me. I guess he heard me tell that woman, don't touch me twice. And then he was like, maybe I got 2 touches. Bitch, you got 1. You got 1 and a half, bitch. Bitch. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Next thing I know, I turn around, that bitch on the ground, kissing the pavement. That's what I thought, bitch. That's what I thought. You fell for that? I baited him in. Bitch, I'm playing drunk. You thought you sitting there watching these 6 Don Julio come. You say, oh yeah, this nigga drunk. Ha, bitch, that's what you thought. I told these people, anybody watch that live, I was around, I told them, man, bitch, I gotta protect my life. I don't know what's going on, nigga. I'm ready to shoot the motherfucking wings off a fly. Don't play with me, bro. So this dude right here, he in the hospital too. I think his nose. I think he got a fractured ear. I think he got a fractured eardrum, and it's one of his eye sockets. I don't think he gonna be seeing out that motherfucker for a while. I don't know, but I figure the way my motherfucker. Hold on, goddamn. This shit is business. This ain't a joke. I told them people I was gonna get home and we're gonna do some news tonight too. But I gotta tell y'all what happened. The way this motherfucker, it's swole too, y'all. It's swole. The way this thing right here hurt on it. Nah, somebody I got to be. Your eye got to be shut. But I don't know. You know? But this dude right here, he tried to assault me, y'all. And I whooped his ass, yeah. I can say that now because I know. And this lady right here. I'm going to go to protest at their bar too. They some racist bigots who told people to go back to their own fucking country. I don't appreciate it.
Don't fucking touch. This ain't your fucking country. You don't tell nobody that. Don't be disrespectful like that.
All these white people thought they were going to lynch me. They thought they were going to lynch me, bro.
What's up, bro?
They always think they're going to lynch me.
You need to go.
Remember you get them bars and they lynch a black man. It'd be about 5, 6 white dudes. They get to punching them and kicking them.
Don't fucking touch me. Don't fucking touch me. This is my country.
You know what I'm saying? The lady said, this is my ball. I said, this is my country. You know, you told that Mexican get out this country. I'm telling her, this is my motherfucking country. I'm letting them know who you him and who the fuck y'all think y'all is. Man, lady, this is my country. Don't ever fucking be racist around here. You don't run shit. This is a wake-up call for y'all. Now, this is my boy. This is my fucking country, lady. Is your boy in my country? Okay, then. You have some fucking respect, you racist bitch. But she didn't. So at the end of the night, she assaulted me. And she wound up in a fucking ambulance, man. This bitch right here. I told that bitch I won. I said, bitch, I'm live too. I'm Cultfigga. Bitch, you got me fucked up. I'm going back to blog there. And I'm going back to blog there so everybody can know about this racist ass boy in Galveston who tell people go back to their own country and then try to assault the community activists. They try to lynch. That's the truth, though. I'm just a revolutionary, could kick ass. And they people trying to assault the community activists. They gotta jump me, man. Her lover. And then with all these other racist bigots, there's plenty of black men that got lynched at the end of the day of a night like this. They wasn't swift enough to kick ass and slap and punch. You know, they had too many. These people try to watch you get loaded, and then they spring into action. Think you off your game. I don't think so. I ain't gonna push you the owner. I'm putting your ass. This the owner.
Stop.
This the owner right here.
No,
this the owner right here. This the owner right here. This the owner right here. Yeah, this the owner right here. You on live. Look at the devil. Look at this devil. I bet you regretting it right now. I bet your motherfucking ass is regretting. Why the fuck did I touch that nigga? Why did you touch me, ma'am? I warned you 2 times. That's what the police said. Damn, I did warn you, ma'am. Not to put your motherfucking hands on me. Don't touch me, ma'am. Shit, I'm out here just trying to have me a drink. Community activists don't go out much. Have me a drink, then get back home. I'm not trying to go to jail. I'm not trying to have to bond out. See, that was the Most High. The Most High told me, go live, man. Go live and kick with your people. So I went live. So everything was on live. So at the end of the day, when police arrest me, I'm leaving. Police, they stopped me. They didn't arrest me. I ain't gonna lie. They didn't put me no handcuffs. I'm community activist and I was in the right. They had to, usually they arrest you. They could have let the DA sort it out. They could have said, fuck it. Just for real, this lady, we have a white lady. I don't know what her bruise, I don't know what her injuries are, but she's put in the back of the motherfucking ambulance. Okay, cool. She assaulted me. Whatever happened to her, that's self-defense. Then you had this other Hell's Angel, and I'm gonna keep calling him that Hell's Angel wannabe. He fucked up. He wishing he would have never in his motherfucking life tried to cap and save a whole nigga. The bar owner wasn't gonna give you no pussy. You said, what the fuck you think you're gonna get out of that? This nigga, oh man, come on, bro, it's crazy. I'm the bar owner. Lady, you better not touch me. I would knock you out. What the Hell's Angel? Who this dude think he is? Come on, fuck that nigga. That's what I said, man. When you touch me one more time, I would knock your ass out. I would knock the hell out you. After I've been assaulted twice, I got to get on the record because the detectives, they already got to go to this video and they got to look through it. They seen it on the scene. I was live. I showed it to them. They laughed in them people's face. Hey, these white people mad. The motherfucker nigga ain't in prison right now. They ain't trying to play dead. These people they wanted to have the funeral. They wanted to have the funeral on site. Man, these people trying to have a funeral on site. These people trying to have the last will testament. Man, these people playing dead. Fuck them. But I'm like a Rocky. If he dies, he dies. Hey, bitch, I'm like Drago. Cultfigga's Drago. If he dies, he dies, motherfucker. You feel what I'm saying? Boy, these people wanted me locked up. These people trying to think I was Jack Johnson, just a black menace terrorizing good white folks that they sitting there trying to enjoy themselves. Wow, that's a lie, bitch. It's all on tape. Y'all some racist bastards telling people to go back to their own fucking country. Then when me, the community, actually tell you wrong, speak up on behalf of the community, y'all make the worst mistake y'all could have made tonight. They got y'all whooped out. Y'all come toward Cultfigga. I just can't believe this. I'm not your average nigga. What the fuck y'all think y'all didn't run up on me? Your ass is getting whooped out. That's for sure. Hell out you. You better not touch. Bing. You see the scene? That's my phone drop. It clicked off. See my phone drop and went to a whole nother scene. Bing. I am the tiger is the healer. Bing. You should have seen that bitch. I'm only mad. I swear to God. And we're going to get to some news tonight. I'm doing a late night live. I don't go fuck because I ain't got to work tomorrow. I'm getting to some news tonight, too. Hell yeah, these people got me fucked up. I'm starting my live out. They talking about how I had to whoop out of Hell's Angels, nigga. That's what happened, nigga. That's the truth. I had to whoop them out. This bitch had laying on the ground. Bitch had laying on the ground, knocked out. when I went to jump on my bike and get out of there, he sleep. He on the ground. He don't even know what this bitch don't know what happened right now. That man don't know. That man have no idea. That man have no idea what he at. He don't even know. That man think, mother, I'm telling you, that man don't know what happened. Who did it? That nigga heavyweight champion of the world. He said they jumped. That man told police we jumped him. Hey, about 7 of them niggas. Bitch, I know you thought it was 7 people. It had to be about 9 of those niggas, the way I felt, the way I got hit. But I know you thought it was. I thought that bitch say I had a baseball bat. I know that bitch thought I had a sledgehammer. He hit me with something. I know I did. Bitch, Jack Johnson was in me when I gave you that right. That right? I almost have came from behind my motherfucking head on that bitch. Bitch, you got me fucked up. You fell for that. I told that woman don't touch me twice. You think you better ever touch me, bitch ass biker? You think hey, listen, I'm still a Texas gentleman. I'm telling this woman, stop. You ain't never getting a stop. You ain't getting it. Don't do that again. You getting whooped out. As soon as you reach for me and grab me, you getting whooped out, bro. And then my mind a little cloudy. She reached for me, and I don't know what happened. I honestly, like I told the police, I know they probably watch this live too. I think I pushed her to the ground. Now they may say, well, if you push her, how did she get those injuries and she wound up in the ambulance? I don't know. I have no idea. You see what I'm saying? Mine's a little cloudy. Goddamn, bro. I had for drinks. I can't remember everything happened. I don't know. You know? It's a long way to the ground for her, you know? On the way to the ground, she could hit some bikes. She could hit a bench that was right there. I don't know. All I know is she assaulted me. And as a black man, I've been terrorized by lynchings and brothers strung up in them white crowds standing up on them chin. Look at this lynch party I'm showing you on the screen. What's wrong with y'all? They people gonna lynch me. These people trying to lynch me, man. You know. You know. They got fucked up. They got fucked up. You know, there's other people there too, but I'm not here to bring other people's name into the shit and who did what and that other shit. It's true. You don't think that I'm gonna tell you what me. I'm saying these people try to jump on Cultfigga. Y'all, we here. I got some news that's what I'm gonna do later on, but right now I gotta roll one up. Y'all just work with me, bro. My hand hurt. My hand swole right now. Old Code had to defend itself. Y'all imagine that. The old community activist. Listen, I had a few drinks. Now what would have happened? Now they was recording. If that biker right there would have whooped old Court. If he'd have caught me, if he'd have hit me while I wasn't looking, I have a few drinks. I'd been knocked. Ain't no coming back from that. I can't come on YouTube, man. Ain't no motherfucker. The Hell's Angels wannabes don't whoop me out after telling this dude go back to his country. Oh hell no, nigga! They whoop a black man. They really get the feeling nigga. Are you crazy? I had to stand up for all of us, man. For all my ancestors that ain't never gonna let nobody tell them go back to their country. But they didn't say that to me. They said it to the Mexican guy. He don't deserve it. Then I heard they got nervous like he's illegal. Bitch, you ain't ICE, and y'all not finna get away with that while I'm here, nigga. Y'all not finna get away with telling people go back to their country in my prison, bro. You know what I'm saying? So let's look at a little bit of what happened. Let's look at a little bit of the ruckus. Like I say, the phone dropped after when punches were thrown. Because I can't punch and hold the phone at the same time. I ain't that type of legend. I ain't gonna lie, I wish I would have had a GoPro on. Ooh, if I had that GoPro on, Cole would be a legend for real. Boy, how y'all see me? He grabbed me and I gave him a 1-2, bing, bing, bing. And I should have yelled, Timber! That would have really fucked him up. It was over for him, though. Crazy, man. And I don't give a fuck how old he is.
I'm finna go, bro. Hell no. Hey, can I get some of these? Nah, get that shit. That lady just told that. Oh, we're going live tonight, man. That's how we gonna wake up tomorrow. We're going live tonight. So I get to the house, I'll be at the house soon, man.
The racism truck.
Yeah, that's racist than a motherfucker. That's racist, man. You tell that man go back to his own country, man. That's racist. Hold on, what? Nah. That lady, hold on. Nah, that man don't legal immigrant, man. Hey, that man don't legal immigrant, man. I'm finna go, bro.
He's an illegal immigrant. Oh, bitch, shut up. You the fucking KKK. You got me fucked up. I'm not side with no KKK to be harassing no fucking body. Had that been an illegal immigrant, maybe some of my people would have been also. We don't want the immigrants over here. But not when the KKK get to saying it. You see how they go? No, Ku Klux Klan. I ain't never side with y'all to do nothing to nobody. Nigga, that man all right with me. I'm saying he's an American today, bitch. And what you gonna do about it? No, he's from right here.
Hell no. Hey, can I get some of these? Nah, get that shit. That lady just told that man to go back to his own country. That's some racist ass shit. That's some racist ass shit. Nah, but she just told.
Revolutionary salute to our queen by Capricorn for the donation to the war chest. Revolutionary way of life. Absolutely appreciate the love, queen. She said, "General, if you would have had your staff, they would have been afraid like the people at that store when they were asking you to." Can we go home that day? Yeah, you definitely right about that. You definitely right. Revolution's way of life. Absolutely appreciate the love they've done. No, I'm glad I didn't have that because I would have whooped them people with that shit. That's definitely been with assault with a deadly weapon. I would have whooped all of them. Everybody that looked like they was a bigot wasn't feeling get it. But see, I'm glad I appreciate the love, queen. Revolution's way of life. Appreciate you helping me keep the lights on. Man, I'm fucked up that my phone fell out my hand, and for some reason I put it in my pocket. It just it picked up again minutes later when I'm down the road and y'all didn't get to hear. I didn't just whoop them and put them people on the ground. Then I stood there and let all them people know I wasn't playing. Then later on, my people don't tell me, man, go, bro, just get on the bike and you head out. Police probably on the way. I'm not letting them know because every people, they recording. I see phones out. I don't give a fuck. So I'm knowing, these people. This be in the newspaper tomorrow. These people be on Galveston daily. This will be on, I ain't finna be able to whoop these white people out and get away with it. So I ain't tripping. Fuck it, I'm finna stay and let them know. I'm in there, people like, you never hit a woman. I told her twice, don't touch me. The fuck you talking about? What the fuck you think you talking to? Don't ever touch me. I don't give a fuck who you is. Why did you hit that guy? I don't give a shit who he is. Don't touch me, bro. This the bar owners. What do you don't understand about? I don't give a shit if she own Texas. She own all the property in Galveston. Bitch, you don't touch Cultfigga. You making a terrible mistake. You and your lover, y'all getting whooped out. Don't ever touch me.
Told that man go back to his own country. That's some racist ass shit. That's some racist ass shit, lady. No, that's some racist ass. Yeah, look at you. That's some racist ass shit. That lady just told that man go back to his own country. You just told that man go back to his own country. No, you racist. You racist. I'm finna leave, but you racist than a motherfucker. I'm gonna report you. I'm gonna report you. I'm gonna report you. You don't kill him. You told that man go back to his own country. You racist.
You heard her? The Mexican, the Mexican barely speak English, but he just said, they threatened him. They want to lynch him. Racism broke out. They said, I'll fucking kill you. That's why I show the police. I'm calm. I tell him, no, don't kill him. No. Don't worry. No, don't kill nobody, bro. Chill. I said, I'm going live, man. I'm a blogger. I'm finna expose y'all. I'm finna expose y'all. Let everybody know where y'all at. Y'all racist here. You should, and that's what really cranked them up. That's when I said that, and then when they understood they asked to record like that, they snapped. They oh fuck. That's when they just come attacking nigga. That's the worst thing you could have did. Y'all not getting away with attacking me, and I'm glad y'all attacking me on live, nigga. Now I can defend myself, nigga. Not worry about it. Yes, I was in the back of the fucking police car. Goddamn right. They all wanted me to go to jail. They was hoping I was going back to prison. We got him. You're a fucking lie, nigga. This was recorded, ordained by the Most High. Everything y'all did was live. Police seen y'all motherfuckers come attack me, nigga. Y'all got me fucked up. They let me out there.
You
motherfucking electric bike in the back of the police, the SUV, and they brought me to my motherfucking house, nigga.
God damn it.
Come on, man.
You racist.
I give it to Waller.
No, that's not right. You don't tell that man that. Who the hell you think you is?
Yeah, man.
It don't matter who the hell she think she is.
Yeah.
Don't talk like that. You don't talk like that to that man. This ain't your goddamn country. You don't own this country. You don't own this country. This ain't your country. You don't tell nobody where to go. I don't think you don't know. I like my ass. You don't tell nobody where to go and where not to go. Fuck you think you is? The hell with you.
Fuck you.
I'm finna go anyway. I'm gonna report this book. Y'all don't lie. Y'all don't tell nobody. No, bro. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. You don't tell nobody they racist unless they fucking country. You don't tell nobody racist. This ain't your fucking country. This ain't your fucking country either. This ain't your fucking country. This ain't your fucking country. You don't tell nobody that.
You know what? I didn't think about that. You know, when police ask me that shit too, they say you want to press charges on the lady. I'm like, man, I just want to go home. Really, to be honest with y'all, bro, I'm just trying to go home. I don't want to go to jail. There's 2 white people whooped out on the ground. I'm back into my reality. Like, damn, I really just want to go to the house. But now I'm realizing, man, this lady the bar owner, man, the bar owner assaulted me, man. I might have to give my time. I might have to think about that. This lady assaulted me, bro. And my hand hurt right now from defending my motherfucking self with her bouncer. Nah, man, I'm gonna have to look into this shit, bro, because they got me fucked up, man. I might have to file a civil suit on these people, bro. Criminal. I ain't no criminal, civil, I mean. I'm gonna get this right. Criminal. I ain't worried about the civil. That's the bar owner. And she said I'm the owner. They got me fucked up, man. I need to give them. I know they had a few to drink. I ain't stupid. Nah, y'all, them lady assaulted me. She the bar owner. I had to squabble to get up out of there with her bouncer. Fuck no, nigga. I talk to my lawyer, bro.
What?
I gotta miss the work because my motherfucking right hand, she's swelling up. Hell no, bro. That's real talk. I shouldn't just tough it out and go to work. Fuck no, nigga. I should take me a motherfucking week off on her motherfucking her dime because she started this shit. She did this motherfucking shit.
What? Nah. What's up, bro? Don't fucking touch me.
You need to go.
Don't you fucking touch me.
Oh, you heard that? Oh, we got it, y'all. We got it. I heard her. I just heard her. I said, don't fucking touch me. And that bitch said, I did. Oh, you did, man? I said, don't touch me. I did. Oh, cool. Oh, cool, lady. Your ass getting sued. I'm suing you. You said this was your bar too. You got me fucked up. I'm suing you.
Fuck you think you is? The hell with you.
Fuck you.
I'm finna go anyway. I'm gonna report this book.
I'm gonna get
No.
Cause my motherfucking hand, hold that pepperwood. I swole my motherfucking left hand right here. This shit swole up. Getting them people, defending myself. Defending myself and shit. I'm gonna get MRI. That lady gonna pay.
Boy, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. You don't tell nobody they racist unless they fucking country. You don't tell nobody they racist. This ain't your fucking country. This ain't your fucking country.
Street nigga, oh fuck that, bro. That's lady a bar owner, man. I was assaulted by her, and when I told her, don't touch me, I did. Yeah, you caused all this. Kept assaulting me until your bouncer, this neo-Nazi biker, did the wrong thing. I had to whoop him out. Now my hand is hurting. Now I gotta go work in a couple days. I know. Fuck that. They're not getting away with it.
This ain't your fucking country.
They ain't trying to find no charge. I'm just trying to go home. But in the morning, they told me send this video right here to these detectives because this is my evidence, and this is my evidence that I had to whoop their ass, right? Okay, cool. Because I slept on it, and now, man, I want to get in touch with my attorney, man. The owner of this bar, they going for that bitch. Shit, that bitch, I know you got paper. The owner of this bar on the seawall. Her bouncer fucking assaulted me, man. And my hand is swelling. I don't know how much work I'm gonna have to miss. Nah, fuck that.
You don't tell nobody that. Don't be disrespectful like that. What? What's up, bro? Don't fucking touch me.
You need to go.
Don't you fucking touch me. Don't fucking touch me. Don't fucking touch me.
That bitch said I did. That bitch said I did. I said don't touch me. She said I did. That's her, man. Everybody can hear her say I said don't touch me. The owner of the bar said I did. Quit touching me. I did. That's who left in the ambulance, the owner of the bar. Because when old boy made the wrong move and I put his ass down a couple of times, he dropped. Then that's when she came. And like I say, I can't remember what I done to her. I can't remember really. I think I just pushed her. But she's saying she got a few. I don't know. But I know the women when I'm leaving, I done drunk a few. I done had some shots. It's all on the thing, so I can't lie to having a few couple of shots at Don Julio. People like, why did you hit a woman? Don't ever hit a woman. I'm like, nigga, first of all, I told her, don't fucking touch me. I'm a gentleman. I don't want to hit no woman. But if you fucking think I'm gonna let you attack me, you're a man, you crazy, bro. I'm not gonna do that, bro. I don't give a fuck who you is. You not. I don't think you're gonna get away with that. Don't try to be no woman and attack me, man. Cause I'm gonna be a gentleman for so long, and I did on this tape. I told him to touch me twice, then he touched me, whooped his ass, then she made the wrong move and she got put down.
What? You what? What's up, bro? Don't fucking touch me.
You need to go.
Don't you fucking touch me.
I heard it. That's gonna cost her ass right there. Mm-hmm. That I did. That's what's gonna cost her ass. Not just it freed me tonight. Thank the Most High, because I was not supposed to be in jail. That been so fucked up, bro. If I've been sitting in county jail right now, I'd be so pissed at myself for going out and having some drinks. This is what happened. That's why I don't like to go out. But at the same time, Most High was with me. Not only did I was able to live stream this shit. Nigga, I'm live streaming. This lady just said, "Yeah, I assaulted you, bro." I said, "Don't touch me." I did. Ooh, thank you, man. This open shut case. That's why I was able to lead the scene. That's why I'm here right now going live, nigga. Usually nigga be locked up trying to fight it. Not me. The Most High has ordained me. I'm anointed. And I was assaulted by the owner of this bar and her biker buddy over racist shit. You see what I'm saying? Now I'm pain and suffering. That's what pain and suffering is all about. Now I got pain in my hand right now, nigga. I ain't finessing. My hand hurt, goddamn it. I'm not supposed to be having no pain. I'm not supposed to put no ice on nothing. I wouldn't have him do that before I was attacked by this bar owner. For real, bro. We don't know what we gotta settle for this. We gotta settle, man.
Don't fucking touch me. Don't fucking touch me. This my country. This my country. This your bar.
This is my goddamn bar. This is my goddamn bar. I don't give a fuck, bitch. Respectfully, who cares? You can't. I don't fuck racist ass bitch. I don't mean you can touch me. You can't hit me because this your bar, bitch. What the fuck you think you is? I know your daddy. I know your grandparents owned slaves and all that shit. That's why you got this. They got this bar, this nice bar on this beach property like this, bitch. I'm gonna tap your pockets though, you racist ass bitch. You should have never hit me. Yeah, now I'm coming to my senses on what you did, bitch. Now I can see clear now, racist ass bitch. I see you in court. See, your worker told that man go back to his fucking country. She started the racism because her owner is a racist. Then when I got to getting her ass, you decided to come outside and confront me. You were gonna throw me out your bar. You gonna put me in my place. Who am I? Just a scumbag nigga. And you fucked up and touched me twice. Your assaulting me started all of this shit. You the reason the biker got his ass tore up. You the reason you left on the ambulance. That's for sure. Because if you wasn't the reason, my ass would be in jail right now, man. Because all the white people out there talking about assaulted a white lady, bro. I'm so glad, man. My ancestors done been killed for shit like defending themselves, bitch. You made me motherfucking defend my motherfucking self. For real, I'm not, man, for real, y'all. I ain't tripping, but I'm not finna let this bitch get away with this, y'all. I ain't for real, bro. I ain't. Because I'm thinking about this shit. If they had me, but if I would have been in the wrong, just a black man tripping, my ass would be cooked right now. I could assault on 2 white people, bro. I'd be telling my ass I'd be going to prison or something right now, man. But no, it's them.
I'm gonna push you the owner. I'm putting your ass. This the owner.
Stop.
This the owner right here.
No,
this the owner right here. This the owner right here. This the owner right here. Yeah, this the owner right here. You on live. Lady, you better not touch me. I will knock the hell out you. You better not touch me. Now look, you know what? We still live. We still live.
Are you able to pull back the incident?
No, I'm gonna have to end it.
Now what this is?
I'm here with the police, y'all.
Now I'm just now noticing for y'all who just now getting here. Now that's me. Now when I went to get him out for me, whoop his ass for assaulting me, that's what the white guy did. The wannabe Hell's Angels, the wannabe Mongo. You feel what I'm saying? Wannabe man. I don't know what other bikers. I don't know who want to be the bandito. They don't want to have nothing to do with him now, nigga. You went to war with Cultfigga. Somehow my phone dropped, right? And I put it in my pocket. When I take it back in my pocket, I'm right here. This when the police is stopping me. I'm on my e-bike. I'm getting to the house, and they stopping me, right?
I'm here with the police. Police don't stop me, man. I'm able to, yeah, I got to end this live, man, so police can see this goddamn video, man. I'm finna end this live, man.
So I'm thankful. I'm really thankful, you know what I'm saying, that I had the sense to say, fuck it, man, let me go live. Just to fuck with the community, Cultfigga community where I'm at. So let's say if I didn't do that, nigga, I'd be in county jail right now, bro. That's serious business because it would have been I had the proof because I had the live, nigga. The police wouldn't have gave a fuck the two people who was with me what they would have been able to say. They would have been taking her word and all the rest of them white people word for it, bro. I know it. I know it in my stomach right now. I'm like, damn, boy, salute. Some told me go live, and I was like, fuck it, let me go live. And that saved me the night. Now I'm free right now fucking with y'all because I had me live, and these people had the nerve to assault me, attack me on live, nigga. And you know what's so crazy? All on this live, I'm telling you, nigga, we go on these bikes. I'm going to white people bars, trying to avoid having to have a bar fight with the blackface Ku Klux Klan or some YNs on some bullshit. Ain't that crazy? That's crazy, bro. And I said it all through my live. And I'm watching for all kind of other shit. That's the nigga who watched that live. No, I was still telling them, I'm looking for all kind of other shit. I'm looking for the bullshit. And run into racism, bro. That's crazy. I'm just running to some shit a community activist got to stand up for. Now, it's other people, they would just went on about their business. Don't give a fuck about these racists telling this Mexican guy, go back to his country and get the fuck out their bar. I give a fuck. I care. Oh, hell, what did you just say? Hell no. Hell no. Revolutionary salute to our Queen Toolbox Evolution for the donation to the war chest. Revolution is a way of life. Appreciate the love, Queen. I'm proud of my revolutionary brother. I appreciate the love. You know, I absolutely appreciate the love and appreciate the support. You know, punching on the white supremacists, I'm proud of myself, you know, that I didn't let them get. I'm telling you the damn truth. I'm so glad, regardless of all they had to go to jail or not, because I wasn't thinking about no jail. I'm good. I had a few of them shots in me. I wasn't thinking about that. And it wasn't going to let them people get away with talking about throwing people out and telling people go back to their countries and this mine and all the Confederate shit, bro. Nah, bro, I'm not in the mood for that shit. It's a new day. You go put your hands on us, you getting your ass whooped, bro. I'll be telling people this. I don't know why. They don't listen. If you fucking around racist shit with Cultfigga, your ass is getting whooped out. Especially if you touch me. We ain't gonna have no shoving matches, nigga. We not having none of that. Well, I'm not having no shoving matches with bikers. You got me fucked up. Boy, if you touch me, you're getting whooped out, nigga. That's just a fact. Racist owners of clubs, of bars, you got money, your daddy and them left you there, your pawpaw and them, you tell you they used to pick a nigga. That means pick niggas and lynch them and beat them. You remember the good old days. You see somebody like me, I'm looking good. You just think, who this nigga think he is? That's how the bitch was looking. See what I'm saying? Oh, who he think he is? Huh? Somebody you should never in your life ever think you could touch after he tell you, bitch, don't you do that. You like, do what? Nigga, I spit on you. That she didn't say that, but that's how they feel. You feel what I'm saying? They treat you like anything. Then when she talking about, this my bar, that was supposed to really humble me. You feel what I'm saying? You hear what I told her? I don't give a fuck. This is my country. Man, come on. We got to see that again. This is my bar. Bitch, this is my country. See, I had to pull the Trump card. This your bar? This your country. This is my country. Is your bar in my country?
Boy, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that.
You're in the police scene. Nigga, I'm de-escalating. The Mexican said he was going to kill him. That Mexican said, I fucking kill you. They being so racist. I tell him, chill. Holmes, chill. They say you're illegal right now. None of that matter. That's serious business. Right now, nobody doing an illegal check when racists get to saying, get out my fucking country. You got what? Oh, hell no. Whoa. Ain't nobody getting deported right now while I'm here. When you talking like that, the Ku Klux Klan can't be running nobody. Ku Klux Klan, that's just true, bro. I know we want to seal our border and we want to make sure legals. And let me tell you something, because we can analyze that video all kind of different ways. I had to make a revolutionary, and y'all think I did the right thing? I had to make a revolutionary decision. I couldn't let racists tell anybody to get the fuck out this country in my prisons, bro. Some people say, Cook, that wasn't a black dude. Bro, I understand that wasn't a black man, but I don't want racists thinking they can talk racist in my presence, fam. That fuck with me. as a man to watch racist motherfuckers think they can be racist in my presence. Man, you got me fucked up, nigga. Fuck you. Who the fuck you think you is? And that's what I told him. Who the fuck y'all think y'all is? Man?
This ain't your country. You don't tell nobody where to go. Go back to his own country. That's some racist ass shit, man. That's some racist ass shit, lady. No, that's some racist ass. Yeah, look at you. That's some racist ass shit. That lady just told that man go back to his own country. You just told that man go back to his own country. No, you racist. You racist. I'm finna leave, but you racist than a motherfucker. I'm gonna report you. I'm gonna report you. I'm gonna report you. You don't kill him. You told that man go back to his own country.
And I'm gonna show everybody. Cause we got that didn't want enough. Okay, I punched him out. Okay, cool. And I'm gonna look into some civil actions because my hand hurt, pain and suffering, and the owner of that bar assaulted me. So I gotta do what I gotta do. Fuck it. Okay, we doing that now. That's announced on here. All right, I'm going back to that boy. I'm gonna show everybody what boy that is, and I'm gonna show we finna go. We finna, cause I seen the black people doing this at a plant shop where they mistreated a black girl. We gonna get a bad rating. I need y'all to go leave bad ratings. I'm gonna find out what's the name of this place because I know y'all like we can't leave with no name code. I'm gonna get the name. I'm going back tomorrow. Now I'm riding by there tomorrow and getting all the information. We even bad reviews. This is a racist place, you know. And I put on there they attacked the civil rights icon, Cultfigga, try to lynch a young Mexican man who just was getting off work, just wanted to give him a shot, then go home to his loving wife and kids. Oh yeah, we're gonna put these people out there so we're gonna see if they big as they think they is, bro. So they want to play games. I told these people, I told them I'm a blogger. That's why I turned on this lady. Because I gotta use the weapons I got. You feel what I'm saying? One of my weapons is, bitch, I can make you famous. You want to be famous right now? There's people all over the country. They all looking at you. Because you on Cultfigga TV. They didn't like that. When they seen that, that's when they thought they can come out there. I don't know what. Take my phone, beat me.
You racist.
You just the black men all over the country. I just seen a video of a black man getting jumped in a bar just like this. Several white guys jumped him. Several white guys. But they asked, well, they were, man, please. If they just got whooped out, they don't even know if the rest of the dudes would have made a move. Or somebody probably would have got shot or so. I don't know. I had a weapon just for the police. I don't know. But, you know, everything was secure. They was never in a position to do what they thought they was finna do. That's what's so crazy. That's why I can analyze the video and show other things, but I don't want to identify people that don't need to be identified. But they were making a dumb mistake, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm here. I got some people. We looking for young YNs, blackface crews, Klan members trying to ambush code. They ready to lay people down. Y'all motherfuckers trying to jump me. I said I just dismantled them, bro. They real quick, just got them out the way. Like, let me whoop y'all and then make sure nobody else is on my trail.
You racist! You racist! God damn it!
Come on, man.
You racist!
I give it the wallet.
No, that's okay. You don't tell that man that. Who the hell you think you is?
Yeah, man.
I'm the community leader, bro. I'm the community activist. You don't be racist in my fucking community, especially now when I'm having me a drink. I'm having me a drink here. And I'm paying good hard-earned money. You think you could be racist, tell people to get out your fucking country? I better different. Like I tell you, this not your country. This not your country. We can go to war for that. This is not their country, bro. This is our fucking country. They people immigrants. And this is the day I had to tell them, like, bro, this is my mother. This is what I told her. This is my boy. I said, this is my fucking country. This is our fucking country. Bitch, you're not indigenous.
It don't matter what the hell she think she is.
Yeah.
Don't talk like that. You don't talk like that to that man. This ain't your goddamn country. You don't own this country. You don't own this country. This ain't your country. You don't tell nobody where to go. You're not all like my ass. You don't tell nobody where to go and where not to go. Fuck you think you is. The hell with you.
Fuck you.
I'm finna go anyway. I'm gonna report this book. Y'all don't lie. Y'all don't tell nobody. No, bro. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. You don't tell nobody they racist unless they fucking country. You don't tell nobody racist. This ain't your fucking country. This ain't your fucking country either. This ain't your fucking country.
This one of the little wannabe biker never made it to the Hell's Angels, so he fucking mad at the world, but then he gonna be there, he gonna jump on a nigga for the ball on and get some free shots. You gonna get some free shots, a shot to the face. That's what yo, wop. You gonna get some free shots, homie. Fucking crash dumb. You got me fucked up, bitch. I love with stomp whoop races. Are you kidding me? That's my glory. That's where I get my glory. I don't get no glory for doing nothing else. Whoop out a racist, nigga. I'm immortal forever for doing shit like that, nigga. You crazy. The legend continue, nigga. Fuck wrong with you. Revolutionary salute to our Queen by Capricorn for the donation to the war chest. Revolution is a way of life. Absolutely appreciate the love, Queen. Salute, General. I take that back. You having your staff, we need to handle them like we call the lawn service. It is vital to go to the doctor ASAP. That's a fact. Revolution is a way of life. Appreciate the love, Queen. But these people right here, this guy right here, he had a few too many too. I don't know who he thought I was, though. You know what I'm saying? I know right now that motherfucker thing a nigga is Ali's son or something.
This ain't your fucking country.
Look, I could hit him right there. Man, this people don't even know. I allowed them to put themselves in the position to get their motherfucking ass whooped. That's a fact, Jack. They put themselves in that position. Because I could have socked them up right now. You're walking up in my space. You are the op. You with them. You being disrespectful. You too close. I got my phone in my hand. If I could show you this, you too close, fam.
Don't tell nobody that.
That's somebody grabbed him, you see? So here we have somebody, he acting like he's so pissed. They got to grab him. They got to move him back. Or he going to have a lynch a nigga out here. You know what I'm saying?
Don't be disrespectful like that. What? What? What's up, bro? Don't fucking touch me.
You need to go.
Now tell the lady, the bar on. Don't touch me, ma'am. She touched me.
Don't you fucking touch me. Don't fucking touch me.
You see something broke. Somebody broke it. You heard that? Somebody broke a glass. That's what that lady was picking up. Oh, this is so glad. See, I was loaded. I couldn't understand. Somebody broke a glass. She picked up a knife. She picked up that glass. The lady had a weapon in her hand.
Come on, man.
Don't fucking touch me. This my country. This my country. You so far? Oh, this you the owner? I'm putting your ass. This the owner.
Stop.
This the owner right here.
That lady picked up
This the owner right here. This the owner right here.
Man,
This the owner right here. Yeah, this the owner right here. You on live. Lady, you better not touch me. I will knock the hell out you. You better not touch me.
Look, he had enough. Look, he had enough. You would not dishonor this Southern Belle. You nigga. You will not touch Miss Daisy. You will never touch Miss Daisy, nigga. And I say, lady, that pissed him off. That he had enough. He had enough. You feel me? When I said, if you touch me one more time, man, I'm going to knock the hell out of you. And I meant that. I wasn't bullshit. My word is my bond now. My word is my bond. Look at him. I got him fucked up. Not in front of him. No, would a black man ever in his life threaten Miss Daisy? Huh? Bing, bing. No, look. That bitch never knew what hit him. He woke up. That bitch woke up. He woke up and he probably ain't woke. I'm giving it a bit of a doubt. Who knows if that man woke right now? For real, bro. I don't know if that man. Hold on.
This the owner right here.
Hey.
This the owner right here. Yeah, this the owner right here. You on live. Lady, you better not touch me. I will knock the hell out you. You better not.
This motherfucker never knew what hit him, y'all. He went, look. Yeah, hold on. Because now, this is my live. I can do this over and over.
Yeah, this the owner right here. You on live. Lady, you better not touch me. I will knock the hell out you. You better not touch me. Now look, you know what? This ain't your fucking country. This the owner right here. 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 Yeah, this the owner right here. You on live.
You on live, man. Stop making
Lady, you better.
This is right here, bro. Him right here.
Not touch me, I will knock the hell out you.
You know? These two. She ain't on it too. These two. They're him back there. You see, when you used to see a dude getting lynched, he'd always be a funny looking motherfucker. White guy like this guy back there, looking up at you, laughing at the black man getting lynched. He ain't had a balls. He wants some free drinks. He wants all them dudes back there want free drinks. But this clown right here, he the only one went for it. He like, I'm finna get them free drinks. I know one thing. If I could just I don't know what he thought he could do if I could shove the nigga. Hey, I don't know what the fuck. I don't know if he thought if he could shove me, then she'll give him a couple of free shots or whatever. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I got to give him his credit. He did. He tried it. Once I said, bitch, if you touch me one more time, I'm gonna knock your ass. I'm gonna knock your ass out. And he wasn't gonna let me. He wasn't gonna let me talk like that to Miss Daisy. And that's when he came to us and he grabbed me. I don't know if he was gonna jerk me up like, look here, nigga. Hey, I wonder if I wouldn't have hit him what they were finna. I just don't have the patience to see. I don't know. I don't have the patience to find out what they had in store for me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I could have been one of those black dudes that's on the news. A white mob whooped him and the black dude just get whooped. You know? That's what they plans for me. They plans was to beat me, kick me, brutalize me. And make they racist jokes. I was drunk. I was harassing the good, decent white folks. You know? Me and some illegals. They're gonna throw all that in there. They gonna say I was illegal or something like that. Probably say I was from Haitian, a fucking Haitian. A Haitian. You know? But this guy, right here, if I see this motherfucker, hey, let the fucking biker know he can get his action back. That's real talk. That's real talk, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I know your ass can be wild. I know you can't get on that bike no more. Your bitch ass was on. You can't ride bikes no more, bitch. Stop wearing that biker chain, all that motherfucking skull, that cap you got on with the whatever the fuck it say. You take that bitch ass shit off, nigga. You ain't no biker, bitch. I prove that. You ain't nobody. You just a wannabe biker, my nigga. A real biker with a game at least good tussle. Bitch, you went down like a cycle. Bink, bink. That was it, my nigga. You ain't. Wait, then you do 10. Then you do 10 in the pen, boy. You tough. You got me on here live 1:17 in the morning, bro. Having to do this, having to run this live, let my people know I'm okay, y'all. I was in the back of the cop car. This racist lynch mob, after trying to lynch me and failing, and they got whooped out, the owner of the bar. And really to tell the truth, like I say, I know what I did to him because I can repeat it because it's textbook. 1-2. It's regular, bro. That just come back. 1-2. That's it for him. Bink, bink, down he go. Bink, bink, down you go. 2 to the bink. 3. Well, you know what? One more as you was going down to the ground. I think I threw you one just to make sure your bitch ass wouldn't get up for a second. But the lady, I don't know how she got on the ground and was rolling. I just want to go. I thought I might have pushed. I pushed her or something. I don't know. She got in the ambulance. That's just the anger. I don't know what happened to her. Just being honest. They say she was punched a couple of times and had a few drinks. And as I was, this is the truth. As I was backing up, like, fuck y'all, talking to the racist crowd, they is shocked. Man, the people on the ground whooped out. This racist crowd is in shock. They like, whoa, motherfucker. I'm yelling now. The fuck? I told y'all, leave me the fuck alone. Racist ass shit. Now them women over there talking about it. But you didn't have to hit a woman. I told her, don't touch me. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't say I didn't hit her. I just said I told her don't touch me. So I pushed her down. That's what I told the cops. I pushed her hard because I had to make sure she didn't get up. So it was a rough shove for her as I whooped the old boy. So if she got a hard open hand or something like that, that just was in the efforts of me trying to keep these lynch mob off of me, bro. People like her done lynch black. People like her done lynch black people for, man. I can't underestimate her. And then for the court, because the police, they want me to send them this video when I told y'all they want me to email them this. I heard that glass break. This lady picked up some glass. She had some glass in her hand. If I didn't properly put these people down, who knows? She could have sliced me in the back. She could have sliced my neck. That's serious business, bro. That lady could have fucking killed me, man. You see savages like this, Locked up all the time. They done kill some black dude, bro. I'm just fucking immortal. So they can never get away with no bullshit like me. I don't give a fuck what type of lynch mob it is. Look at him. Look. Hey, look, he's saving. He look. Now he pulling her. Y'all had enough of you, nigga. He finna pull her. Get back, Lucy. Miss Daisy, Lucy, get me out of Bitch, you wanted them bills that you wanted what? You did all that for a free Budweiser? This nigga attacked Cultfigga. All he get a Miller. I don't know what the fuck these people drink. I don't know what it is. I don't know. Y'all tell me. I don't know what kind of motherfucker Bushman drink this fool got whooped out for. I know one thing, lady, you owe that man a keg. I swear to God, man. It's like he got hit by a keg. You get that man where he got hit by it. That motherfucker think a keg hit him. But I swear, he said they jumped it. He said they jumped me. Officer. It was a gang of them. They rode out in the bus. There was so many of them. Fucking bitch. But no, man, you know, so that's just what happened. You know, anybody want to go back, anybody got time tomorrow, you go back and watch this live, you can see, you know, it's an hour and 48 minutes. You see what I went through that, you know, getting on those e-bikes, riding through the city, you know what I'm saying? Downtown, stopping a few bars, having me a drink, and ran right into this. But it was so crazy because I was live, blogging with my people. Oh, man, plenty of people done lost their life on live. Well, y'all see that all the time. Brother on live, die. Now we Cup fight his way up out the death trap. These people never lynch me. These people try to lynch me, my nigga. I need to be more serious about what just happened to me. Just because I survived, hey, I need to take this shit more serious, bro. These people try to lynch me, man. I done seen bikers like this. These motherfuckers stab brothers and shoot this. I know this bitch got a gun. I'm looking for all that, but I put him down so smooth that you ain't getting nothing. Nothing. I know you got something. It's Texas. You ain't getting nothing, nigga. You need, bitch, please. I will disown you, but I wasn't worried about all that, though. Because once I seen this bitch was snoring, this bitch was sleep good. I could have put a cover on that man. Man, get him in a fucking pillow, nigga. Let the man get some rest. He tired, bitch. And I know your racist ass man, the motherfucker can't believe that nigga knocked you out at your favorite bar in front of everybody, in front of Miss Daisy. Nigga, Miss Daisy know you can't protect her now, lying ass bitch. You don't try to play around that nigga. I don't know if you thought she was going to sleep with your motherfucker, sleep with you or something. But not no more. You and her was on the ground. You think Miss Daisy would ever fuck with a chump like you again, bro? You should have minded your business. So you should have went in the bathroom. You'd be like, oh, Miss Daisy, I didn't see it. She goes, I saw you go in the bathroom. You should have never did what you did because now she know for sure your bitch ass ain't gonna do shit. You gonna be right around next to her. You looking at her. Y'all looking at each other. Miss Daisy, now I remember, damn, Miss Daisy couldn't even get up. They was over her, and she was like, woozy. Yeah, bitch, talking about this is my ball. Bitch, have a seat. This is my ball. Bitch, have a seat. I told you don't touch me. Don't fucking touch me, bro. Man, bro, I had to, hey, bro, I swear to God, they meant I had turned to a YN. I turned to a YN on their ass real quick. Motherfucker, I went back in time 20 years. Bitch, I got me fucked up. I whoop y'all ass. I'll move quick. Well, no old man, I'll move quick. Lightning quick. It's 3-4 motherfuckers whooped out. Like, God damn. What the fuck? How this nigga slap 3 people in 3 seconds? It ain't been nothing but 3 seconds. Fuck wrong with y'all, nigga. Y'all got me fucked up. I swear to God, bro, I wouldn't. You hit me on that video. Hey, when the police was watching it, I said, oh, shit. I was mad at myself. Like, damn, bro, you been little, but fuck it. They let me go. Boy, I turned up quick. I'm hollering, yelling. Y'all got me fucked up. This my ball. Bitch, this my country. You don't own shit. I would take the D's to this fucking place. Y'all ain't nobody. That's why they were mad. Like, they hate. They don't like no black man, especially not in Texas. they don't like no black man put them in their place like that, bro. You feel what I'm saying? And the last thing they want is to get whooped out. That's real. And it's on camera. Y'all bitch, hold on, let's see it. Y'all got me fucked up. I whooped y'all ass out. I'm trying to enjoy myself, man. I'm having drinks.
Oh, man, it's crazy, man. Young nigga crazy, but hey, we're going live tonight, man. We're going live tonight. Till I get to the odds, I'll be at the odds soon, man.
When racists attack me, I've been in the back of a police car.
Yeah, that's racist than a motherfucker. That's racist, man. You tell that man go back to his own country, man. That's racist. Hold on, what? Nah, that lady, hold on. Nah, that man don't legal immigrant, man. Hey, that man don't legal immigrant, man. I'm finna go, bro. Hell no.
Hey, can I get some of these?
Nah, get that shit. That lady just told that man to go back to his own country. That's some racist ass shit. That's some racist ass shit. Nah, but she just told that man go back to his own country. That's some racist ass shit. That's some racist ass shit, lady. No, that's some racist ass. Yeah, look at you. That's some racist ass shit. That lady just told that man go back to his own country. You just told that man go back to his own country. No, you racist. You racist. I'm finna leave, but you racist than a motherfucker. I'm gonna report you. I'm gonna report you. I'm gonna report you. You told that man go back to his own country. You racist. You racist. You racist. God damn it. You racist.
I give it the wallet.
No, that's okay. You don't tell that man that. Who the hell you think you is?
Yeah, man.
It don't matter who the hell she think she is.
Yeah.
Don't talk like that. You don't talk like that to that man. This ain't your goddamn country. You don't own this country. You don't own this country. This ain't your country. You don't tell nobody where to go. You don't know. I like my ass. You don't tell nobody where to go and where not to go. Fuck you think you is? The hell with you.
Fuck you.
I'm finna go anyway. I'm gonna report this book. Y'all don't lie. Y'all don't tell nobody. No, bro. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. You don't tell nobody that's racist unless they fucking country. You don't tell nobody that's racist. This ain't your fucking country. This ain't your fucking country either. This ain't your fucking country. This ain't your fucking country. You don't tell nobody that. Don't be disrespectful like that. What? You smart? What's up, bro? Hey, don't fucking touch me.
You need to go.
Don't you fucking touch me. Don't fucking touch me. Don't fucking touch me. This my country. This my country. This your boy. Oh, this you the owner. I'm putting your ass. This the owner.
Stop.
This the owner right here. 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 Yeah, this the owner right here. You on live. Lady, you better not touch me. I will knock the hell out you. You better not.
Captain Saver. Captain Saver say, no, you would never touch Miss Daisy. You a lying bitch. You ain't Miss Daisy. You put on that motherfucking ground. You gotta put your hands on me, nigga. You a lie. The devil is a lie. You nice trap, bitch. You got me fucked up. You gonna need your whole biker gang, boy. Stop me to ever in your life. Put your hands on me, bitch. You better roll up with the Hells Angels and Mandigos, the Banditos, and all the motherfuckers. Y'all better come together, bitch. Fuck wrong with you, nigga? Lying to that lady. They should fire you. Fucking type of what type of bouncer are you? You bitch. You ain't no bouncer. You still lying to them people. They should automatically should can you. Fuck you talking about you a bouncer. You make sure to fuck you, bitch, please. You sleep on the ground. What the fuck you, bitch? What was you doing? What was you gonna do? That's what I really want to know. What the fuck is you was gonna do, bro? I mean, come on, man. Are you serious? Oh, fucking geezer. You want to put your hands on Cultfigga? And on behalf of white supremacy, that's why that's why I knocked your bitch ass out and made sure your bitch ass ate that motherfucking cement. Because you try to stand up for white supremacy, you didn't know who you was talking to, bro. The wrong brother. Not letting none of y'all make it. And I told you, don't warn y'all. You don't get no warning. Let you know don't touch me is a left and a right. You don't get no don't touch me like I told that racist ass bitch before she had to get put down. When you touch, you get slept. You feel what I'm saying? Fuck you think you talking to, bitch? Huh? I gotta excuse me, man, because I really don't, you know what I'm saying? It's all good, but I really don't respect the position these people put me in, man. I don't feel that, bro. I do not feel that, man. I'm trying to go have a few drinks, and I got to hear racist ass comments. Go back to your country. Hey, bitch, we all fuck y'all think y'all. I swear to God, bro. That's what I be saying, man. That's why I love being who I am, man. Fighting so hard. Y'all bitches, y'all, this ain't y'all country, first of all. And I'm so glad, nigga, after I unwind now, I'm smoking all this good dinner. I got plenty of dinner. You know what I'm saying? I'm probably smoke 1,000 blunts tonight before I go to sleep, nigga. I feel so good. Why? Because my left hand is full up from putting the fucking racists down, nigga. They fucking fucked up right now, nigga. They know why. They know the reason. Because we got racists and that black dude was there. Fuck yeah, that's the reason, bro. That's the reason. You got fucked up. You wouldn't have got racist and disrespected people in front of me on racist terms. You wouldn't have got fucked up. I'm not these other niggas. You will not be doing this shit in my motherfucking presence, nigga. None of that. And you'll never your life touch me, nigga. I don't give a fuck all that. I'm born out of jail, nigga. I keep telling people I'm born out of jail, bro. I don't give fuck all that. Well, shit, nigga, I got me fucked up, nigga. We'll do all the revolutionaries on live. Once they know Cultfigga locked up, I'll be out. I ain't tripping. Ain't no fucking way no racist gonna. That type of man, my people. If I would be in jail, I already know y'all was gonna get me. What? I just had to whoop some racists for being racist. They trying to attack me. Get the fuck out of here. I ain't sitting in no jail. That's what they don't know. They wanted me in prison. These people here lying to them people, acting like a nigga just went crazy and attacked good white people, but it was all on tape. That fucked the whole story up. Y'all some lying bitches. Y'all attacked me. And the Most High made sure I had it all on tape, bro. Had I not been live, I'd be in the county jail right now having to fucking fight this dirty ass case. You know what I'm saying? They wouldn't have cared, bro, because two white people and that white lady, I'm just thankful to the Most High. Usually a white lady on the ground, she got to get in the ambulance. That's usually bad news for a black dude. We know that, bro. You know what I'm saying? We know that. Not tonight it wasn't. I'm right here with y'all. I'm blogging right now, nigga, with y'all. Fucking kicking. I'm smoking. I got back to my house and rolling my blunts. That ain't nobody but the motherfucking Most High, nigga. That's the Most High brought me back to my house after I had to whoop these people out, man. I'm sitting there. I'm thinking, when I'm talking to these laws, I'm like, man, I'm finna go to jail, bro. I already know I'm finna get born out of jail, then fight the DA. Because it's two aggravated assaults, especially this lady. You see what I'm saying? It's my story against her story. She laid out talking about she was assaulted. Who about who? Young black man. See what I'm saying? That's never go good, and that's never go in our favor. But what did the Most High have on my side? Ram in the bush. Now I'm live, nigga. I'm live recording this, me telling this lady, stop approaching me. Don't hit me, lady. She's saying, I did. I said, don't touch me. I said, do not touch me. Police, what? Ain't nowhere in America you can just put your hands on people. And guess what? Y'all remember? You remember the incident? What they say? The Russian people got whooped out, and that black crowd whooped them out, and everybody like, oh, the lady, she got stumped out. I thought about that too when I was back at the police car. I'm like, damn, how them brothers was just locked up because the white lady was fucked up. And even though the brother was assaulted, the white dude started the assault, they still locked them black people up, man. So when I'm in the back of the police car, and y'all already, everybody would be, back police car. We all know how they go. But they never gave me no impression I was going to jail. Nigga, I'm free of the police. I ain't gonna lie. I tell y'all, bro, they knowing, because they already know who I am. Like, they know, man, I'm not nowhere just whooping on people. They know, you know what I'm saying? When I say there's some racism going on here, they got to take that shit serious. Nigga, they're like, okay, let's look into this. Fuck yeah. And then they know I'm a blog about it. So when they say you got the blog, hell yeah, I got this blog. The captain pull up, they're like, man, you got this on live? I absolutely do. I live streamed it. Come on, man. Y'all motherfuckers take me to jail. I'm for real. I'm gonna sue y'all motherfucking ass. Nigga, I got me fucked up, nigga. The police, they asked Cultfigga, I want to press charges. They asked me that. Now, when I'm back in the car, like I told you, I said, man, I just want to go home, really. I ain't being honest with y'all. At a time like that, too, I'm sending a white lady in the ambulance. I'm like, just get me out of this car and to my house, man. Let me out this motherfucker, right? Just get me home. Fuck them charges, bro, and them bitches. But like I say though, my left hand, my right hand, because that's the hand of the Most High. That puts everybody down. It's hurting. That's pain and suffering. I don't know how much. I might have to miss a couple of days of work. So I have to, in the morning, I have to talk to an attorney, man, about the owner of this bar. Her and her biker thugs, they jumping me, bro. You feel what I'm saying? They jumping me, assaulting me, you know. And I told her, don't assault. I said, hey, don't hit me. She said, yeah, I did it. That's what she said on tape. That's crazy. That's She said, yeah. She said, I did. Cool. You know what I'm saying? She don't explain that to the judge, man. But that's what happened, y'all. That's what I just been through. You know, I would not try and be tough. I don't go places try to start no fights but racism reared his head up today while I'm out having me some drinks. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad I didn't overlook it. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad I didn't overlook. I'm glad I had just enough shots not to let them people say that race ass shit, because I could have had them like, fuck it, man, boy, you gotta go to work and you don't want to be, you might go to jail. I'm glad I didn't let none of that shit get in my mind about going to work or going to jail. I'm glad the only thing that was on my mind was you could not let these racist bastards get away with talking like that in your presence, bro. You cannot let these racists do no clean shit in your face and hold your head. Why? Oh, fuck. If they gotta jump you, or your ass gotta go to jail. You feel what I'm saying? You better not. Absolutely not. I would absolutely not let them ever do that in my motherfucking presence. Nigga, like I said, I wouldn't that by myself. You feel what I'm saying? That's what they didn't understand. You feel what I'm saying? Just how things was going on and why people were situated. What the fuck wrong with them? I wasn't that play with myself. I come with people. We on 3 bikes. But I'm the motherfucker who aggressive about this situation. Nobody else had to talk about this or deal with this. I'm dealing with this motherfucking shit. You niggas watch the street and sit and be where I ask y'all to be and make sure no people trying to backdoor. See, getting backdoored and bullshit like that was my main thing. And I had my people looking at my people not worried about these racist bigots. When this popped off, I had this under control. You see what I'm saying? When bam, after it's over with, my people, let me get up out of here. I'm gonna go and y'all make y'all move. If this man would have went for a gun, he probably would have got shot in the back. If this man would have went for everything, they don't understand. If this man would have drew anything, bro, he probably would have got shot in the back or something like that. You feel what I'm saying? Probably got shot in the back of his head and all that type of shit. Any of these people would have reached for any motherfucking thing. I ain't had no weapon. Not on me, police. I know y'all listen. No. Yeah, I never had I wouldn't have no weapon on me. I didn't have to have one on me. But I wasn't slipping. That's what motherfuckers stalking my lives. I want them to know about it. That's why I was preaching to everybody earlier. Have to be very weary of my lives. We see how that shit be happening, but I'm not a fool. I've been here a long motherfucking time. I want to come home safe and sound. And this is just another thing. Nobody can walk up on Cultfigga. You won't be grabbing on Cultfigga. I don't fuck who you is. I don't care what woman. Don't touch me. You understand that? I don't fuck if you a business owner. You can own. If you the mayor. That type of shit don't matter to me. You know what I'm saying? That don't matter. Don't do that type of dumbass shit, man. You gonna get whooped out. But so that's what happened, y'all. That's what Big Cole had to deal with. So I had to get up in the morning and send a video to the authorities. Y'all, the authorities want to go over that evidence of the people getting whooped out. I'm not tripping. But it is on the stuff we need to get to.
Attempt to eliminate DEI in the workplace, diversity, equity, and inclusion. Thousands of protesters, as we say, marching from Foley Square in Lower Manhattan right down to Wall Street. The event, led by Reverend Al Sharpton and Martin Luther King Jr.'s family, And not by coincidence, it's happening on the 62nd anniversary of MLK's I Have a Dream speech in Washington, D.C. The march today also in the middle of a tense election for New York mayor. Lots going on. Eyewitness News reporter NJ Burkett live in Lower Manhattan with it all. Newt?
And right, Bill, all of the candidates stayed away. No shows, except for the front runner. The protest, as you said, intended to be a pushback against President Trump and policies that demonstrators believe are taking America backwards.
This is what democracy looks like.
The line of marchers stretched for blocks through the city's financial district. Thousands of demonstrators led by Reverend Al Sharpton and Martin Luther King III, demanding equal opportunity and an end to economic inequality in the United States.
We march toward your offices because we know your address. And we're going to march and keep coming to you until we turn the economic inequality in this country around. We're not going back.
It was billed as the largest march of its kind since the second Trump administration. The message: diversity standards and affirmative action policies are civil rights.
We need freedom and justice and equality for everybody. That's why I'm here, for all people.
We need a president to be a leader.
When I hear that term, make America great again, I hear a time, I think they're going back to a time when they had their feet on black people's neck during the Jim Crow era. So that's frightening.
I just told you a little while ago, these leaders that they call leaders, this included Lena Horne, this included Dick Gregory, and this included comedians, comics, trumpet players, baseball players. Show me in the white community where a comedian is a white leader. Show me in the white community where a singer is a white leader, or a dancer or a trumpet player is a white leader. These aren't leaders. These are puppets and clowns that have been set up over the white community and over the black community by the white community and have been made celebrities and usually say exactly what they know that the white man wants to hear.
So my wife had an interesting conversation today with an older gentleman who she was working with, and she found out that he happened to be a Mason, a Prince Hall Freemason. And obviously, when you start talking about the gospel with people who are in those secret societies who don't believe in the God of the Bible, even though they say they believe in the God of the Bible, and they say they believe in the master builder, that's not the same as the God of the Bible. That's not the same as Jehovah. When you start talking about those things, those people, that spirit on the inside, that person starts to rise up, because this person said that they went to church. This person said that they are a participant in Christianity, but they are a Mason. And as I've said in previous videos, you cannot be involved in Greek society. You cannot be involved in Masonry and expect yourself to be a Christian, because your alliance is to that lodge. Your alliance is to those false gods that's behind the Masonic lodge, that's behind those fraternities and the sororities. But the interesting thing, as I did more digging, is that I found that these quote unquote leaders that they put over black people, and it's funny, the only community where they have leaders over them are black people. You don't see any leaders for the Asian community. You don't see any leaders for the Italian community. You don't see any leaders for the Hispanic community. You don't see any leaders for the white community, but you have these leaders over the black community. And I can name them. The latest ones, of course, are Al Sharpton, Benjamin Crump, Jesse Jackson, and those folks. And do you know what these people have in common? They are Prince Hall Freemasons. Oh, yes, they are. Brother Benjamin Crump, 33 Prince Hall Mason, JRE Senior Lodge 422. That's Benjamin Crump, the ambulance chaser, the one that always shows up when a white police officer shoots a black person. He never shows up when we have these issues in our community. He only shows up when there's an opportunity for him to make money. Isn't that interesting? But he's a so-called leader now. He's the one being groomed to take the place of Al Sharpton. Here's Al Sharpton. The Reverend Al Sharpton, raised to the sublime degree by M.W. Solomon Wallace. Reverend Brother Al Sharpton was made a Mason by the late most worshipful past General Master Solomon Wallace. Jesse Jackson. Jackson was made a Mason on site by the Grand Master, center of the most worshipful Prince Hall Grand Lodge of Illinois on May 25th, 1987. Are you starting to see the trend? Are you starting to see the trend of these puppets and clowns, like Malcolm X said, that they put over, quote unquote, the Black community? And why is that? And you want me to continue? I can find other people. And this was one I just didn't know this. This is a revelation to me. I knew Jamal Bryant was a member of KA Psi. I knew that. But he is also a Mason. Don't you see what's happening here? Don't you see how all of these quote unquote leaders have this common theme? And it's not being in a fraternity. They are all part of the Prince Hall Freemasons. Because in the Black Bougie Elite, and in that Black triumvirate that I talk about with the church plant pastors, with the Black Greek letter organizations, with the Prince Hall Freemasons, with the Black civic organizations, the entertainers, the athletes, the media, the politicians, how they all conspire to keep Black people in a permanent state of victimhood. Being a member of the Masons is a prerequisite for you to be a so-called leader over Black people, because you are their puppet. They will use you to keep the Black community in a permanent state of victimhood, to constantly push things that are detrimental for the community. Why are all these people marching in 2025? You marching to Wall Street like it's going to do anything for DEI, for something that doesn't even benefit Black people by and large, because that is what they're told to do. They are puppets. They are clowns. They are placed there to keep you thinking a certain way, to keep you militant, to keep you distracted from what's really going on, because they profit off of your ignorance. They profit off of you being ignorant. That's why these Black leaders like Jamal Bryant, Al Sharpton, Benjamin Crump, Jesse Jackson, they are all Masons, because that is what is needed for you to get in the door. And so once you become a part of this secret society, then they place you in position. Jamal Bryant's in position. Why do you think Jamal Bryant's running this Target boycott? Why? Why is it Jamal Bryant all of a sudden being thrust into the spotlight? Why? Why Jamal Bryant? Because Jamal Bryant is strategically placed. He's a member of KA Psi and he's a Mason. So he fits both of them. So now he can move in that quote unquote divine nine space, and he can move in that masonry space. It's all to put these people in position to keep the community in a straitjacket. Never achieving, always struggling, always staying stagnant. You think you're moving forward, but you're not, because they keep telling you need liberation, liberation, liberation. Like a video I made yesterday. That whole Black liberation, the liberation theology stuff was created by the Illuminati that infiltrated the Masons. They infiltrated these seminaries to have this stuff preached so that the real Christianity, the real gospel is not preached, so people cannot live according to the kingdom of God, living according to the kingdom of this world, which is through the Masonry. People need to get that. But because you have these puppets and these clowns like Jamal Bryant, Al Sharpton, Jesse Jackson, and Benjamin Crump placed in the community would never rise above the level of their leadership. They won't. And why do you think they always place these people as quote unquote leaders? They're always going to them when it comes to someone speaking on behalf of the community. We're not monolith. We don't all think the same way, but to them, they want us to think the same way. So they place these people that they control with their puppet strings in place so they can speak on our behalf. I reject that. And the sad part about it is these people not only are they out here in the street doing this stuff, they are actually consider themselves as ministers of the gospel of Jesus Christ. That is a lie. That is the form of godliness and denying the power thereof.
But our trends, if we keep going like we're going, we ought to change our name. So we're changing for what? From a good old sanctified holiness Church of God in Christ to Baptist, Methodist. Because things that at one time was only found amongst them. I'm talking to the pastors. is now alive and well amongst us. Y'all know what you're in. Y'all know about these funny handshakes. You know we got Masons in here, and you know the God of Freemasonry is not the God of the Bible. Hallelujah. You know what we're doing? We're offering God strange fire. We're offering him things he did not ask for. And when Aaron's son gave God strange fire, the Lord killed them. Strange means incompatible. Strange, indifferent. Strange means it is non-relating. There's not one. There's not one. There's not one Greek organization that has its roots in biblical Christianity. I said not one. Not one. Wow! Not one. If I never get a chance to tell you this again, not one.
That's right, not one. The Freemasons, the fraternities, the sororities, they're not based upon the word of God. There's no biblical roots to that. Their roots go back to Greek philosophers, to Greek society, the Enlightenment, these mythological gods, Zeus and Minerva and Hercules and Apollos and all those folks. That's who they tie back to, which are demonic entities. And yet, these folks have been placed strategically, according to them, in the Black community to be the so-called leaders. And you wonder why the community is in the position that it is in. And people get upset with folks like me when I try to talk about how we can come up. But it's because there's this lid placed on a community by these so-called leaders that are just puppets and clowns that have been put in position to keep Black people in a permanent state of victimhood. Wow, I know there's a generation that's rising up that will knock the lid off this thing and become who God wants us to become. Because we're not victims. We are empowered for greatness.
Tonight, we're shining a light on a dark and largely unknown chapter of American history. During the Cold War, in the name of preparing for the Soviet threat, the U.S. government conducting human experiments on its own people, unwitting Americans without their knowledge or consent. Children, some of them orphans, were fed radioactive oatmeal. They were told they were joining a science club, promised a quart of milk a day, a trip to the beach. Years later, they testified about the after effects, reporting lumps on my arms, my stomach. And then in Tennessee and California, pregnant women were given a radioactive cocktail at top universities to see how it crossed the placenta to their unborn babies, some later suffering miscarriages, illness, and cancer. These are not conspiracy theories. They are documented government experiments. And now at News Nation, we are asking, what were they doing in St. Louis? I went on the ground as residents tell me about a mysterious fog sprayed through their neighborhood when they were kids. A fog that moved like a ghost, clung to their skin, and settled over more than 10,000 Americans who lived there.
They didn't ask for our permission. We didn't ask for them to spray us. My government used me like I was a guinea pig.
They're waiting us out. They're waiting on all of us to die.
The U.S. Army now admits they sprayed a chemical containing cadmium, a known carcinogen, but they do not admit harm. Residents tell me they've been getting sick, some of them with rare cancers, and they're asking, was there anything else in that spray? I investigated what was in that fog and why the truth may still be buried. The fog drifted through the streets like a ghost.
That's exactly what it looked like, a thick fog.
It was summertime and it was hot. We would just run through it as fast as we could and try to just cool ourselves off. It stuck to you.
The spray was so foul as far as the odor. It made some of us have headaches, nausea, dizziness.
That's what I remember. It made me sick.
It wasn't the weather. It was an eerie smoke descending from rooftops, rolling from the backs of trucks.
Regular flatbed truck, but it had a big machine on the back. And it had a big nozzle that really sprayed a fog you couldn't even see through. It was that thick, and it really, we felt it as it would adhere to our skin. And as far as the guys on top of the buildings, they tried to portray them to us as maintenance workers. But we was like, what is a maintenance worker doing? And basically a hazmat suit, and they had masks and goggles.
In the 1950s and 60s, in secret, the U.S. Army sprayed zinc cadmium sulfide into the air of a St. Louis housing project, a largely black neighborhood called Pruitt-Igoe.
It was a lose-lose situation for us in Pruitt-Igoe. We were subjects. We were subjects.
They didn't ask for our permission. We didn't ask for them to spray us. My government used me like I was a guinea pig.
We're standing at where Pruitt-Igoe used to be here in St. Louis, and it's hard to believe more than 10,000 people used to live here. As we bring our drone up, you can see it's mostly just an empty lot now, overgrown with trees. This used to be filled with 33 high-rise buildings. It was all demolished in 1976. And according to the National Research Council, St. Louis was chosen for spraying experiments because it had similar characteristics to Soviet targets like Moscow in terms of population density and terrain and proximity to a river. The government now admits to a secretive series of Cold War tests, including one dubbed large area coverage. More than 30 tests conducted across the U.S. and Canada, spraying zinc cadmium sulfide from planes, rooftops, and vehicles to simulate how a biological attack might spread, all to prepare for potential warfare against the Soviets.
Many of us been in the military and had top secret clearances. We know how it works.
We have died for America. We have fought for America.
You are a veteran.
I am United States Air Force veteran.
Dr. Starks, you're a veteran as well,
Yes, I am. I'm an Air Force veteran also.
Is there a sense of betrayal here?
Definitely, definitely.
They want to know if those secret tests have anything to do with what they're observing with their own eyes.
I lost my two older siblings to cancer. I lost a brother last month.
I've been diagnosed recently with a rare form of lymphoma.
I had cancer of the left kidney, had partial removal of my left kidney.
News Nation reached out to the Army for answers. They provided a one-page response. It says the Army's own Center for Health Promotion and Preventive Medicine investigated in 1994 and found inhalation exposure would not pose a health risk. They also cite later corroborating reviews, including a 1997 review by the National Research Council. Perhaps they assumed we wouldn't read the NRC's 380-page report, but we did, and the Army's statement doesn't show the full picture. In that 1997 review, the National Research Council explicitly says repeated exposure to zinc cadmium sulfide can cause kidney or bone toxicity or lung cancer if levels are high enough. And they admitted they couldn't fully assess the risk. Why? because some Army records remain classified, it says, for national security reasons. More troubling, key Army exposure records were missing. And when the NRC asked the Army to supply them, the Army said it couldn't find them. Finally, the NRC considered conducting its own study, but concluded it wasn't feasible. In short, it did not test the site, collect samples, or test residents, and they didn't have access to all the data. Their review was based on what the Army gave them, and what the Army either could not find or withheld. The Army ends its statement to News Nation by saying, quote, none of the reports contained evidence of a radioactive component to the zinc cadmium sulfide dispersion tests. Residents say the secrecy and delays are no accident.
They're waiting us out.
They're waiting on all of us to die.
We're on our way to meet with a researcher right now who has dedicated her career, decades, to declassifying documents and trying to figure out what exactly happened here in the city of St. Louis and what exactly was in that spray. Across the country, the government conducted secret Cold War experiments in plain sight.
It was so secretive that we're really just now sort of digging out from underneath us to try to understand the scale of it.
And Dr. Lisa Martino-Taylor helped uncover many of them.
We know that they were giving radioactive cocktails to pregnant women. We know that they were feeding radioactive oatmeal to children in state schools. They've admitted to those things, and they won't release the material related to St. Louis.
It's true. American children in state-run institutions like the Fernald School were fed radioactive oatmeal as part of studies by MIT sponsored by the Atomic Energy Commission. You can see some of the documents Dr. Martino-Taylor worked to gather and declassify on MIT letterhead describing experiments on human subjects. The children, some of them orphans, were told they'd be joining a science club. They were promised a quart of milk a day, a trip to a baseball game, to the beach. A copy of the 1994 congressional hearing shows those children, now grown, describing being told the oatmeal was just vitamins and recalling the health problems that followed: lumps on my arms, my stomach. Pregnant women were also unknowingly given radioactive iron at top hospitals in Tennessee and California to study how radiation crossed the placenta, some later reporting miscarriages, illness, or birth defects. A class action lawsuit resulted in a settlement in the 90s.
Do you believe the U.S. government sprayed some kind of radioactive material on the residents of St. Louis?
I believe that they did. There's so much contextual evidence that points that way, and I spent years looking at this.
She says her research reveals the men who designed and oversaw the St. Louis experiments were some of the top experts in radioactive weapons.
We know that the people who designed the study, who oversaw the study, these were all the radiological weapons experts who were looking at open air radiological weapons.
One of them, Brigadier General William Creasy, was head of the Army Chemical Corps, the very branch leading America's secret radiological weapons program during the Cold War. He brought in a scientist named Philip Layton, who was the Army's leading authority on using radioactive particles in aerosol form, fog-like clouds designed to drift over enemy terrain.
So the very man who designed this spraying experiment in St. Louis was an expert in using radioactive fog against the enemy.
Yes, he was the expert, the expert.
Then she says there's the timing.
They were looking for a city to test their offensive weapons program. They wanted to do it. They expressed this in documents. St. Louis was their chosen city. That was their analog city to Moscow. And they wanted to do this in 1953. They showed up in 1953 in St. Louis.
But there's one document Dr. Martino-Taylor has never been able to unearth. It's still classified. The Joint Quarterly Reports detail the spraying experiments, all written by Layton himself. The last one is missing. It's called Joint Quarterly Report 5, and we tried to get it. Our team filed a Freedom of Information Act request on May 5th of 2025. By law, the government must respond to a FOIA within 20 working days, but it's been more than 3 months. With multiple follow-ups, nothing. The silence is what's called a constructive denial, and renowned activist Erin Brockovich says it reminds her of cases where the truth was hidden. So, Erin, what is your reaction to this News Nation investigation? Did this shock even you?
Absolutely. I think my comment was, are we WTF the kidding me? I mean, what the hell? It's awful. I mean, the biggest thing, and I've learned in 30 years, is it's always the cover up that enrages people, that hurts people. And I've learned that communities can handle the truth. What they don't handle and where they'll tip a scale is the lie. So this has been a cover up, and I think that modern day agencies owe it to them, the truth.
Do you think there's been a lie here, a cover up here?
It sure looks that way.
Our investigation now drawing attention from lawmakers, including Congressman Wesley Bell of Missouri.
When American citizens have been impacted and exposed to chemicals specifically because of the federal government, I think that we should do, as Democrats and Republicans, we should all do the right thing, make certain to make these folks whole again, get them the compensation they deserve and the treatment that they need and also deserve.
It can happen to you. Don't get duped that it can't happen to you. We didn't think it was going to happen to us. We was babies, kids. It can happen to you too.
Representative Bell is now fighting to get Pruitt-Igoe included in the Radiation Exposure Compensation Act that would provide payouts to Americans who can prove they were exposed to radiation during the Cold War. But for Pruitt-Igoe residents, there's a catch. Because key records remain classified, they haven't been able to prove what they were exposed to. What do you want everyone to know about what happened here?
The truth. Whatever the truth is, we want to know the truth. I don't think we're getting it now.
In the meantime, residents say all they can do is wait, hoping someone finally listens. When will you give up this fight?
Never. Till I'm cold and dead and buried in my grave.
We asked the Army point blank, was there a radioactive component to that spray? It's interesting that they didn't just say no. Rather, they said, quote, none of the reports contained evidence of a radioactive component, pointing us to reports like a review by the National Research Council. But a close read of that report shows even the NRC admitted they could not fully assess the risk of the spraying, because when they asked the Army for key records, the Army replied the documents were either classified or were missing. The Army could not find them. These residents feel the government is waiting them out. The people you just heard from are the ones who are still here or are well enough to speak. And I have to tell you, one woman we were supposed to meet with died before we could get to her, suffering from multiple cancers. Her daughter asked us to keep going, and we will keep pushing for information, including those classified documents.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our News Nation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news.
As the mayor of this city, I can tell you that Chicagoans are not calling for a military occupation.
The National Guard, DC.
We have two buildings.
This is the safety measures. The park. I met one. They're real nice, actually. Like super great guys.
They are calling for the same thing that we've been calling for some time, and that's investment.
There's not even that many crimes going on in the city right now for them to be this deep out here, messing with everybody for no reason.
But some other district residents tell News 4 they welcome the additional law enforcement.
I think it's a good thing because, you know what I'm saying, it's better for the community and safer for the kids. Stop the violence, you know what I'm saying, hugs, not slugs.
What safe cities across America all have in common, they invest in people. And that's what we're doing in Chicago. We need the federal resources to make sure that we're building more affordable housing, expanding mental and behavioral health care.
Hey, how are you? Okay, excuse us. Excuse us. Thank you all. Have a great day.
Did I do it right?
Education. All of these things that could reduce crime and provide real community safety. Instead of spending hundreds of millions of dollars for a publicity stunt to invoke chaos and terror, the federal government should spend that money unproven solutions to crime and violence reduction. We've already tried that, and we've ended up with the largest prison population in the world without solving the problems of crime and violence. The addiction on jails and incarceration in this country, we have moved past that. It is racist, it is immoral, it is unholy, and it is not the way to drive violence down.
Democrats going to lose again big time, man. They're going to get their ass molly-whopped come 2026. Yeah, man, it's going to be, somebody going to have to call Child Protective Services on the Republicans for beating these kids. Listen, man, there is no excuse you can make for people getting murdered in their cities, getting victimized in their cities, having their property stolen in their cities. No one's going to want to listen to this. The best you can hope for is to say, hey, yes, thank you for your help, and let's get these programs. See, I'm a realist in the fact that I understand what you're saying. Most broke people, well, I'm saying most people that have a good place to live, have a job, have a future, will not resort to doing certain things unless they're very high. And even then, being high mostly makes you docile, makes you chill. I guess it does depend on what kind of high you're on. You could be on that Don Edwards. But what I'm saying is, fam, the idea that the Democrats are talking now that they just discovered that we have a punitive justice system. Yeah, it's almost as if, where the hell have you been this whole time? And you know what? I don't think the rest of America is going to be very much interested in an idea that this is not good. Yeah, lowering the crime rate in any amount of time will be considered as a win. You know what I'm not seeing? And I'm looking for it. I'm looking for all the statistics of all the citizens minding their own business who were hurt by these cops or these new arrivals. When I mean new arrivals, I mean the feds, the DEA, the FBI, the Department of Homeland Security. I want to know what they've been doing, because when I look at the stats of what they've been doing, looks like they're locking up a lot of migrants. Yeah, it's like in DC, they got like 300 in a week, like 10 days, like 300. That's the bulk of it. Then it was like a few guns came off the streets. They caught a couple homicide suspects. People are saying people are being harassed, but I'm not hearing from people that so-called been harassed. I want to see these people that have been harassed, because every time I look, all I'm seeing is black people saying, hey, man, it's kind of nice out here.
Are we free to go? 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 Why are you touching your gun? Are we free to go? Are we free to go? Are we free to go?
I'm not saying that means a whole hell of a lot. It's anecdotal.
Are we free to go? Are we free to go? Are we free to go? Are we free to go?
That's that person's personal opinion.
Are we free to go? It's intimidation, man. Are we free to go, man? It's intimidation, man. Can't do that, man.
Friday community thing.
Can't do that, man.
We learn our
Intimidation, man. Can't do that,
you
man.
motherfuckers. Get them
Are we free to go?
Yeah, we're free to go. You're free to go. All right, then.
All right, thank you, man. Y'all have a nice day, man.
In some way, you got to see yourself clear of thinking like a regular human being. These liberal college degree holding assholes, they don't remember that there are people who get hurt every day.
What's the mission?
What's that?
What's the mission?
To keep DC safe and beautiful.
DC already safe and beautiful.
Would you like the contact to our PAO, Public Affairs Office?
Oh, yes, sir.
I got you.
How y'all doing, Doc?
Good, you?
Great.
Who don't like pain, who don't like getting shot at, who don't like being in fear of being robbed or carjacked, or these things, in any hope of that being lessened, sounds like music to their ears. And I don't just mean any type of music, man. I'm talking about some Frankie Beverly and Maze, man.
I live in the hood, and I knew that the peace in my neighborhood was only going to be temporary. I'm on the south side, and the first week, folks were scared. Folks that do crime and folks who cause ruckus, they were scared to come out. They wasn't coming out here. But the National Guard never came through here. Just MPD, just local police. I didn't see anybody other than local police in the neighborhood. First week, quiet, sweet. Nothing going on. Then comes the second week. You had a few people come out second week, testing the waters, little crime here and there. Still, just MPD around here. No National Guard, no ATF, no DEA, no ICE, no nothing on the south side. Nothing. Didn't see none of them. They were all downtown. They were all up Georgetown. They were all in Navy Yard. Navy Yard, Hudson Navy Yard, yeah, it's in Southeast, but they were not in deep Southeast DC. I don't know about Northeast, but they definitely wasn't in Southeast. They was probably over by Southwest, which is where Navy Yard is probably closer to Southwest. It's in Southeast, but it's in a certain neighborhood. Because they were not down here and they did not show their face down here, folks got bold and started coming back out again, like I knew was going to happen.
Some Roy Ayers. You understand what I'm trying to tell you, Johnson? Good shit. So you could continue to live in la-la land and not understand these things and not want to accept the Democrats, or you could get on board. But see, they can't get on board because they cannot admit less bodies in the morgue is a good thing.
So the cops and the feds are about 30 agents deep at this checkpoint right now to apparently stop people for seatbelts, blinkers, or tints on their cars, stopping the real bad crime that is plaguing DC. So why do you need Homeland Security investigation to manage if they're not wearing their seatbelt?
My thing is we need both things. You cannot tell people who live in these situations, just be, come on now, we don't need to stop people from shooting you in the ass. We don't need to stop bullets from coming through your window. We need to take the long route of giving everybody a summer job next year. And then if we give people money, and then we got so many things that need to be done. You need drug interdiction. You need drug treatment. You need housing. You need a job, stable job. Like you need a grocery list of things. Know this, you need a grocery list of things, and then that's going to take time to actually do something. Meanwhile, you do need police presence. Meanwhile, you do need added security. You do need that. You do. Oh, well, it was, it's only 350 murders last year. That's down from 396. Yeah, until it's your baby.
This shit is just all kinds of discombobulated now. Worked for approximately 1 week. You were able to keep crime off the street really well for 1 week, maybe 1.5 tops. But if I'm going out, I'm going to Maryland. And if I need something that bad, I will Instacart it and DoorDashes. And then y'all are picking up DoorDash people. So it's going to be hard. So I'm still going to end up having to really go out and get what I need. Like I said, knew it for a fact that it was only going to last a little time. I knew it was only going to last a little while.
Till it's your child, any person, any parent, any spouse, any child who's lost their parent, loved one, friend, lover, don't want to hear this shit. I give it to you. We need both. We need the programs to give people dignity, that give people access to opportunity. We need all those things. Do that, because at a certain point, people are gone. And it would take a long time of rehabilitation to get people back.
Well, Chicago is collapsing under the weight of nonstop violence. Sources in Chicago have been telling Redacted over the past few months that Chicago PD have been told to stand down many times. Not as like a blanket policy, but in a number of different situations. Yes, told by the mayor's office to stand down when responding to violent crime. As we reported last year here on the show, Chicago PD were told to stand down when Venezuelan gangs had taken over a hotel complex. No, you don't need to respond. That's coming right from Chicago PD. Stand down. Okay. So it's not surprising then that this past week alone, the city saw a grim series of homicides, at least 13 murders, a deadly spike over the Labor Day weekend. We're talking about multiple shootings, a man found dead in Lake Michigan, entire neighborhoods living in fear. Here's just one example. I mean, this is just one I pulled out of a hat. I could have pulled any examples out. Late yesterday morning, around 11 a.m., a 48-year-old man was standing outside the 2600 block of St. Collins Street, or South Collins Street in the Little Village area. He was approached by just a random unknown person, just shot multiple times. Didn't even know him. Died at the hospital. According to the Chicago Police Department, 58 people were shot over the holiday weekend, and I have it on good authority that these numbers are way higher than we're being told about. Watch.
It's just gone from bad to worse to disaster.
No one really feels safe. It's impossible to feel safe in a city like this, especially with the leadership we have.
These kids are carrying guns like around the ages of 8 years old, and they're killing other 8-year-old kids with guns. It's insane.
Can you imagine? Now President Trump is threatening to send in federal troops to do to Chicago what he did in Washington, D.C., where crime has plummeted there. Combined violent crime has dropped 49% in statistics that we have from about 6 days ago. 6 days ago. So it probably has gotten better in these 6 days since we have those data in the past few days, in the past few weeks. So it's only been a few weeks since President Trump did this, you know. And I love liberal newspapers are like, Trump hasn't reduced crime 100% in D.C. Oh, 100% in a few weeks in one of the most violent cities in the United States. Okay. But 49%, nearly 50% is a pretty damn good drop.
Well,
I would say
49% better than they were able to do themselves.
Yeah, exactly. So combined violent crime, 49%. Even DC's liberal mayor admits that crime has dropped, hasn't been eliminated. No, but a 50% drop is pretty damn good. But Chicago's mayor wants to score political points, of course, instead of putting the safety of the citizenry first, telling his citizens and city to rise up against Trump sending federal troops. Watch.
Are you prepared to defend this land that was built by slaves, a land that was built by indigenous people, a land that is built by workers? Are you prepared to defend this land?
Okay, sure. So honestly, by the way, I mean, so he gives a city about how
race have to do with it?
Because he's a racist retard. That's what race has to do with it. Brandon Johnson is a racist retard. That's his whole thing. He just plays race politics all the time. It doesn't matter. Without any facts, by the way. Honestly, who the hell cares?
White people
about something?
also built Chicago. So did the Italians. So, I mean, what are we doing here? What does that have to do with anything? You're just baiting people based on their tribal loyalism. That's really divisive. You're right. It's racist and awful.
As Jeffrey Mead points out, it's all about fake virtue signaling. Who the hell cares about something from 150 years ago? Idea that it was built on the backs of slavery? Really? Listen to Jeffrey Mead actually break it down.
This land that was built by slaves, a land that was built by indigenous people.
You know, he has to get the inaccurate virtue signaling out to his base because it's about virtue signaling and opposing Donald Trump. That is what the modern Democratic Party is about. Now, he said slaves built Chicago. Incorrect. Illinois joined the Union as a free state. Slavery was not permitted in Chicago when it came into existence. The vast majority of Chicago's early construction and expansion was done by immigrant labor, and the immigrants were primarily white. Irish, German, Polish, Scandinavian. But again, the truth doesn't matter when we need to virtue signal and oppose Donald Trump.
Exactly. By the way, 90% of all murders happening in Chicago are to blacks and Hispanics. 90%. So who were the people that showed up to that Brandon Johnson speech, by the way? Bunch of liberal white people, according to The Blaze.
Who are safe in their neighborhoods where 16 Candles was filmed.
Yeah, exactly. Right. It's like what's his name? The director?
It's a John Hughes film.
Yeah, it's like a John
Everything
Hughes film.
was in the Chicago
it's
suburbs.
it's like in Northfield, exactly.
Right, where
New Trier
everything
High
was
School.
safe. Sure.
Christian Maxwell, mother of four, 2026 Republican candidate for Illinois, 1st Congressional District, says the only people who are opposed to these federal troops coming to save the city are yuppie white women who live in Lincoln Park, Northfield, Glencoe, who are safely tucked away in their liberal enclaves. Watch.
It's the yuppie white women in Chicago who want to scream about Trump being fascist, yet they keep themselves carefully, safely tucked away in Lincoln Park. Come to Woodlawn. And not the cute part. No, go past 63rd. Come to Auburn Gresham. Chatham. Inglewood. Get on your scooter there. And do it about 7 o'clock. Okay. If you're not going to do that, mind your business.
Well, they will with their weighted
scooter.
vests and walk around, and then they'll walk right back.
So the yuppie white women, just like this woman wearing $500 Apple AirPods Max in her high-rise condo overlooking the river, telling people how great it is that she doesn't see pickpocketing happen. Watch.
And you know what doesn't happen in Chicago? People aren't getting pickpocketed left and right. Like, tourists aren't being assaulted. Tourists aren't being stabbed and shot. It's the fountain. They just missed it. I love when they go under it and all the people scream. I love when they scream. Like, look how cute.
Expensive boat rides right down the middle of Chicago from my high-rise apartment. I love that you couldn't take off your $500 Apple AirPods Max to do this little video. So why bother pickpocketing people when you can just shoot them in the head and take their wallet? I don't see pickpocketing happen here in Chicago. Chris Batty is a retired lieutenant from the NYPD. He is a big-time former detective who took down one of the biggest has on record one of the biggest gang takedowns in New York City history, and he joins us now. Chris, great to have you here on the show. Welcome.
How are you? Thanks for having me.
My pleasure. I'm just to help us make sense of all of this. The mayor makes it sound like he's got it totally under control, like this is tyrannical. But, when you were at the NYPD and crime was out of control, how helpful would it have been to have some sort of federal response to the violent crime in that city?
You can't make sense of it because common sense isn't common, and they have no common sense. You have that many shootings and you're getting help from somewhere else and you want no part of it. Why? So in New York City, as you could see, look, Trump said the same thing. If you guys don't get a handle on it, we're going to send the National Guard in. What did the mayor do? He sent out more cops to patrol. And if you look at the difference between New York City this weekend, who has, I think, about 6 million more people in their city, they had 6 shootings as opposed to 58 in Chicago. Why? Because New York City residents like law enforcement. When I worked in the Bronx, there was never, if there was shootings, 58 shootings in a weekend, the residents would be storming the precincts asking for help, not going to a rally. But then again, it's not the residents going to the rally. Like that lady said on her TikTok, it's liberal women that live far away that's complaining and saying, hey, we can't have Trump sending his stormtroopers and whatnot. I mean, it's nonsense. But like I said, common sense isn't common.
This episode is brought to you by Rumble Premium, the home of free speech and exclusive content from the videos that matter. With Rumble Premium, you get ad-free viewing, access to exclusive shows, and premium features across the platform. We're talking about Steven Crowder's Mug Club, Tim Pool's Timcast rally. So think of the tone-deaf nature of protesting, that this is fine for other people. So what do we make of those voices that are so privileged and powerful?
It's like the saying, no atheist in a foxhole. If that person that's at that rally is walking down a bad neighborhood in Chicago, I bet she's going to want to see the National Guard there at 2:00 in the morning. The problem is most of the crime that's happening in not just Chicago, New York City, all the violent crime across major cities in the country, it's all young adults doing it. The stats in Chicago show that the crimes are done mostly by blacks and young blacks. 90% of the homicide victims are black.
Is that racist
it just
to
doesn't
say?
make sense.
I saw someone
Is
in our
it
chat room
racist?
saying, I'm unsubscribing from your channel because of your racist tone, to call out the fact that these are the statistics. So it's racist, I guess, to admit the truth, right?
I mean, this isn't a problem in 2025, right? Under Trump, the same thing happened under Biden, under Obama. If a black person commits a crime in a newspaper, it states that they don't give a description of the offender. If a white person kills somebody, you're going to get male, white, 28 years old in part of the description. It's just how society is. This woke society is like, you can't just be truthful. It's not
But
racist.
the
It's
inverse
realism.
is true. The studies show that the inverse is true about the victim. If the victim is white, it will get reported in the news. If the victim is black, it will not. And the racism there is we expect black people to be killed by black people, so it is not news. And so the racism is built into our biases here. It is not racist it's racist to say it's fine. It should not be fine for one population to be the victim of crime.
No, it isn't fine, but it's not racist. I mean, if a black person kills a black person, the black person killed the black person. If a black person kills a white person, if a white person kills an Asian, it doesn't matter. Crime is crime. There is no race around it. By saying that, 58 people were shot and the perpetrators were shot that did the shooting were black, that's just truth. It's not racism. If 58 white people shot 58 black people, it would be reported. It's just truthful. Realism is
What about the reporting that we've had here on the show? And we've heard from sources in Chicago over the past year, sources on the ground who very close to the Chicago PD, that they've been told repeatedly to stand down as Venezuelans have taken over hotels, other violent crime areas. The Chicago PD feels like in many ways they're being hamstrung by their politicians in that city. Does that surprise you?
It doesn't surprise me because it's not just to Chicago. That happens across all Democratic cities. It's happened in New York City as well. Under David Dinkins years ago, before Giuliani came into office, a police officer on the corner wasn't allowed to make a drug arrest, and they were told to stand down. So if you've seen a hand-to-hand transaction in front of you, that officer wasn't allowed to go and arrest the person dealing drugs. And then that changed under Giuliani. And obviously New York City was the leader in law enforcement across major cities. And then they just went totally proactive. But other cities have the same thing. And I'll tell you what, I feel terrible for the Chicago cops because there's no cop that wants to watch crimes going on. Most people are inherently good. Chicago has tons of good citizens that need this help. And, the mayor and the governor are playing politics with it because Donald Trump's in office and it was Donald Trump saying, hey, listen, I'm going to bring in the National Guard. They want to turn around and say that, oh, he's playing politics. No, he's not playing politics. You guys have 2,500 shootings a year. And you talk about numbers like 50% isn't a lot. It's not 100%. But what if the number was 10% and the National Guard went in there and stopped 10% of the violent crimes? And instead of taking 90 guns off the street, the National Guard in D.C. took off 10 guns. There's still 10 less guns that could be used to hurt somebody. And the Democrats and this agenda that they have, the guy could cure cancer and it's going to be an issue. Well, look how he did it. I mean, it's nothing new. This has been going on for 16 years. It's just you're playing with the lives of citizens. And I don't know, getting 8 people, 13 people. I've seen reports 8 to 13 people killed over the weekend. I mean, wouldn't you want that number reduced even by one? Even by one. It's
just a random innocent 48-year-old man just standing there on the street corner gets just gunned down, shot multiple times.
17-year-old girl. A 17-year-old girl was sitting in her house. It was a shooting outside her house. The bullet came through the window, shot her in the arm. Thankfully, it was just the arm. I mean, what was that girl doing? She was watching TV.
Yeah.
It's awful. Awful.
Now, what do you make of a judge in California has blocked the Trump administration's use of troops in California, but said that they could stay, and it only applies to California. So it doesn't mean he couldn't do it again. I don't think that, I mean, he only sent in troops to guard federal buildings. So do you think that this is a speed bump for the Trump administration, or do you think they're really going to have to contend with continued rulings from judges?
I mean, that's their playbook, right? He can't even get people. He can't even get people appointed to his cabinet. Still, how long? I mean, listen, it's California. Does anything in California make sense?
No.
But honestly, he's gonna look. I mean, they're suing him over everything, and it's just going to continue to happen until he's gone. It's a shame because they hamstrung him, and I don't know. It's just a little disheartening to see constantly these, and it's both sides. It's not just the Democrats. You play politics, and there is no politics when it comes to violence. And you just seen with the shooting that just happened recently. As soon as it happens, both sides are going to come out and play politics, and it's violence, and it shouldn't be that way. We should be looking to protect these kids that are getting killed in Chicago and all over the United States. And if that means sending in 800 National Guard troops, well, I don't see how that's a violation of anybody's civil rights or I mean, I'm not a U.S. Constitution lawyer, but I don't know. If you called me, if there was burglars and homicides going on my block and the state police wanted to put 50 cops on the corners, I'd kind of be happy about that when I come home from work.
Yeah, I'll get you out of here on this, Chris. When you saw Brandon Johnson there giving that speech, and the crowd was almost overwhelmingly like white liberals who clearly don't live in that area applauding this. Was that surprising to you?
No, I've witnessed it for years in New York City. It's no different. It's nonsense. Listen to me. I don't want to disparage him. I don't know him, but come on, it's a clown show. That's all it is. Yeah. He's rallying the troops, and like I said earlier, not one of those people are going to be walking through that neighborhood that they're having all that violence at coming home from working wherever you work at 11 o'clock, and then you're walking down the street and you see a couple of kids hanging out on the corner. They don't have that experience because they're going home back to their houses where their parents who make $300,000 a year are paying for their school and paying for their livelihood. They don't have the fear that so many people in the United States have when they're walking through high crime areas, and they're just trying to go to work or come home from work or go get a meal with their kids or something like that. And in the case of the 17-year-old, which I wish I knew her name, sitting in front of your TV watching a show, and then you're hearing, and I'm sure that's a common experience for these people.
Oh yeah.
But no, I'm not. But who never had that experience? Those clowns that were at that rally screaming about Trump being a Nazi and all that nonsense. So
No, they wouldn't be there if they had. So race baiting is the only way to defend what is otherwise a hellhole of a situation. So, and in fact, we have highlighted, there was a documentary that came out recently called Their Lives Mattered, about victims of inner city crime, kids, 5-year-olds in Chicago. Nobody tells their story because then it forces us to admit what the violence is there and who are the perpetrators.
I'm sure people had a problem with that documentary too, saying that's racist. That's another. I never understand.
Produced by a black man, Xavier DeRusso, but yes, they call him a self-hating black man.
Yeah, everything's racist. Everything's racist.
Because all lives don't matter. If you say that, that's racist.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chris Barry has been our guest, retired lieutenant from the NYPD, responsible for one of the largest gang takedowns in New York City history. Chris, great to see you.
and a man who said he was held down and beaten by 3 sheriff deputies in Compton.
An alleged gang of sheriff's deputies within the LA County Sheriff's Department known as the Executioners.
The group that became the most dangerous is one we know as the Executioners.
3 deputies were beating a black inmate. He was handcuffed to the waist.
The real badasses from the 200 and 300 boys wanted to go to Compton.
Today, we take you inside the world of the LA Sheriff gangs, groups who have names like the Executioners, Vikings, Jump Out Boys, and Regulators. These men in uniform have been accused of everything from beatings to planting evidence to murder, robberies, and kidnapping. Now, these deputy cliques have long been an open secret in Los Angeles, but to those outside the LA bubble, the reality is shocking. To investigate this properly, we assembled an expert cast of characters, starting with John Sweeney, the legendary attorney who has beaten LASD in court time and time again. Mark, a former deputy who went to prison for robbery while in uniform and exposes life inside the departments. Paulina Juarez, an LA Central Jail chaplain of 19 years who saw the brutality firsthand. Alan Romero, a lawyer who represented 2 former deputies turned whistleblowers. And finally, multiple mothers, including one whose 120-pound son was beaten beyond recognition by 5 deputies. Join us today as we take a deep look inside America's largest sheriff office and the gangs that hide within its walls. Ladies and gentlemen, we have quite an investigation for ourselves this morning. And to me, this is a time to be in tip-top shape, mental focus, and clarity. There's an interesting supplement out there from the resin company called Himalayan Shilajit. And Google this for yourself. I mean, you can find it in WebMD, NIH, studies out there that this increases male enhancement, stamina, mental clarity, and focus. And this is what I do with it. I glob it up on this little serving spoon type thing. I put it in my hot coffee. I let it start to dissolve and disintegrate. And you know who takes this? Sherpas. Sherpas are some of the most elite athletes on the planet. These are the people that help lift packs up Mount Everest. It has fulvic acid with 85 minerals that help with hormone balance. This is going to sound funky, but it also has micro gold particles, which is supposed to help with nutrient absorption. Guys, for someone out there that wants just that little more edge, this is something that you should consider trying. If you're out there feeling like crap, get your diet together, exercise together, and then sprinkle in supplements like this to take your game to the next level. And melt it off, okay? It's in the coffee. Boom. I got my caffeine. I got my magic supplement right here, and I'm ready for business. If this sounds up your alley, go into my description, click the link, and get 10% off using my code TommyG off your first order. Let's hit the streets and start this investigation. What adjectives would you use to describe the Compton executioners?
Assholes. My name is Romel Agee. I'm currently a California licensed private investigator. I specialize in police misconduct and police wrongful deaths in the hands of law enforcement.
And you are an LA County Sheriff?
Yes.
I'm John Sweeney. I'm an attorney, civil rights attorney. My career has been dedicated to the pursuit of justice, specifically police excessive force cases that I have a passion for.
In the mid to late 90s, the Sheriff's Department took over control of the policing in Compton in the year 2000.
Alan Romero is a lawyer who has represented 2 deputies who tried to blow the whistle on the Compton department. One of them was Officer Art Gonzalez, a Marine Corps veteran who spoke out against the executioners and was met with death threats. The other was Captain Larry Waldy, who says he was targeted by his fellow officers after he made it known within the department that he opposed the executioners.
So what happened is you had some competing groups who were going to try and control the station. The group that became the most dangerous is one we know as the Executioners. Now, what the real name of this group is, we may never know, because even in trial, the leader of the group, a deputy by the name of Jaime Juarez, who was a few years ago promoted to detective, said the group doesn't have a name.
It turns out this group does have a name, and they go by the Compton Executioners, and they are perhaps the most dangerous and ruthless of the 24 known and documented sheriff gangs in the Los Angeles Sheriff's Department, which we'll often refer to as LASD for short.
We're headed to the Compton station for you guys to get some footage of the exterior of the location where the executioners were housed. The recent LA County Sheriff explosion that killed 3 deputy sheriffs.
It appears to be, quote, a horrific incident that killed at least 3 at a law enforcement training facility in Los Angeles.
One of them was the deputy that shot and killed Robert Thomas Jr.
The executioners started in the Los Angeles County Jail. Every deputy sheriff has to go through custody for training. Custody is the lockup. All the police departments in the county of Los Angeles, the sheriff department handles the prisoners in all of the county of Los Angeles that are being prosecuted.
Before hitting the streets, every LA sheriff's deputy starts their career by working in the jails. Some say it's a great proving ground and a crash course for handling chaos, but others say starting in the jails conditions the deputies to get the feeling that everyone they deal with on the streets is a criminal.
Brother was killed in Pensions Detention Center March 3rd, 2017. They had originally told me that he had a seizure. He fell off a top bunk and then was pronounced dead.
Did he have a history of seizures?
No. As the time went on, I went ahead and got my own feeling that something wasn't right. So I did my own homework, found out that it wasn't a seizure, that he had been beaten to death in Wayside Detention Center. They said they didn't have any pictures. And I said, that's odd. So then at the end, I got all the pictures and that showed all the details.
And what did you learn when you saw the pictures?
That his teeth were kicked in. He had, looks like stab wounds, puncture wounds, and a lot of the details in the autopsy report, like broken ribs and stuff, it kind of made sense after.
When you talk to gang members in Los Angeles and you say, oh, you're part of a big street gang, they say, are you kidding me that the cops, the sheriffs are the biggest gang of all?
The only difference is that they have uniform.
Our next witness, Paulina Ward, served as a chaplain inside Men's Central Jail for over 15 years. Central Jail is widely regarded as the most notorious lockup in Los Angeles and a critical piece of territory for the LA Sheriff gangs. In 2025, it's already on track to become one of the deadliest years on record, with 26 inmates losing their lives so far. And after a long career inside the Central Jail, Paulino can speak on things that few other people can. From what you know from inmates that have stayed there, are beatings common from the sheriffs?
Yes, there's a lot of common, because the whites run that area.
Which deputy gang is this?
The whites.
That's what they're called?
Yeah.
Lizetta is speaking on the Wayside Whiteys. This sheriff gang's territory is the Pitches Detention Center, also known as the Wayside Detention Center. Now, the Whitey symbol was throwing up their hands with their middle fingers crossed into a W, and they were known for targeting black inmates that fought other white inmates. And for reference, there was a case of Clyde L. Crawford where the deputies handcuffed him, beat him dozens of times, including with a flashlight, all while yelling Wayside Whiteys. And this is the group that beat Lizetta's brother to death.
When I work with my little car with books, Bibles, I start listening like, oh, oh, oh. And I stopped and I went back, but it was close. I tried to, I was on the bars and I saw like from here to the wall how 3 deputies were beating a black inmate. He was handcuffed to the waist and chasing. So he was against the wall and one deputy was here, one here, one here. They were beating until finally he was, please stop, stop. And he fell on the cement with a head. And you see the blood. And they still kicking him on the floor. And one more, he said, stop. Was the last time I can hear. And I was on the, I tried to say something, but I can't. Man, it was really hard. It was like 4 minutes.
I think that at this point, everybody has such a fear of them that they just don't want to even go and touch that. That's a road they don't want to cross.
How long did you serve and which department were you in?
LA County Sheriff's Department, 15 years.
What made you leave?
I didn't
didn't leave on my own accord. I did a stupid thing. I was convinced to do something for the greater good of someone else, and it led to my arrest, where I got 7 years in the federal prison system. I did about 5 on good time credit, and 1 year of halfway house for Second Chance Act, and I got home early.
Are you able to say what you got arrested for?
Me and some co-conspirators decided to do a fake search warrant on a medical marijuana distribution center run by the Vietnamese mafia. We did a full-blown robbery, and we were caught by the feds shortly after.
There's no professional jailing staff or deputies in the sheriff's department. You're stuck in the jails, and almost everyone stuck in the jails at the beginning of their career for 2, 3, 5, 8 years wants to get out and patrol, because that's where they feel where the action's at, and that's where they feel the best career path for them is.
And those deputies there started a gang called the 200 Boys and the 300 Boys. They were violent with these inmates. They beat, they planted evidence on them. They did all kind of horrible, nefarious things with them. After you rotate out of custody, you're asked what station you want to be assigned to. And the real badasses from the 200 and 300 Boys wanted to go to Compton.
Where they originated, as far as being the executioners. This is where they operated from and out of.
Are these guys still active?
No, they've spread them out. They've sent them to different locations.
So if I go in there and talk to them and say, hey, sir, I'm in an active investigation, I'm going to need you to comply with me right now.
You can try. Sheriffs are no joke, okay? They're no joke. They're mad at a lot of people, okay? Especially if you go in there talking about the executioners.
I feel a little nervous with all the stories that you hear. Hey there, how are you?
Good, man.
Looking to do a little interview. Do you have a press contact here?
Let me go talk to
We have a little investigation we're looking for help with.
Okay. What's the investigation?
It's about the Compton executioners.
I don't know if the station's gonna have specific stuff.
It's some of the known associates actually happen to have resided in this building. I don't know if you've seen anyone. They have the skeleton tattoos with the AK-47s and then the Nazi helmet.
I know nothing about it, man.
Have you been in their presence at all? Like, ever been with any of the known members?
I have no idea.
Okay, it's an active investigation, so. So far, we've mostly heard from the victim side of the story. And aside from Mark, it's been nearly impossible to land an on-camera interview with a current or former Los Angeles sheriff. However, I did speak with a couple off-camera, and here was their perspective. Every day, they go out and risk their lives against legitimately dangerous gang members who rob, shoot, and terrorize neighborhoods. And they say this: we enter the danger zone to take the fight to these bad guys. And yes, sometimes we get rough, but these are rough, dangerous people we are dealing with. And one surprising thing they also said is that the so-called sheriff gang cops are not the worst of the department, but the best, the bravest, because these guys are the ones most willing to go down and face the most dangerous guys on the street. And while this doesn't excuse the crimes of the sheriff gangs, it did give me an interesting perspective to think about from the other side of the coin. All right, now we're at the scene of Avery Cody Jr., where another murder by the LA Sheriff's Department occurred.
There's this young man named Avery Cody Jr. On July 5th, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, they were walking to a McDonald's to have lunch, and they were on their way back at a very busy intersection. They were caught on video of this Winchell's donut stand walking to the McDonald's. After they finished their lunch, they walked back down the same direction that they came from. There was a don't walk hand up, and they looked to their left, and there's a Crown Victoria clear sign that is an undercover police vehicle, and it was 2 deputy sheriffs in there. The kids decided just to backtrack 2 feet and wait for the light to turn green. And the officers, for no reason whatsoever, got out of the car and told them to come to the car, and they started to search them, and then Avery takes off running, and he angles out into the street. And then he's picked up by this camera again. And then you see this officer run after him and then stop about right here and gets into a crouch. He raises his gun and fire. Hits him in the back, and little Avery falls in that center median right there dead. Although I have no evidence that the shooting officer was doing anything to get into a gang, I didn't know at this point whether or not there was a gang. But with this series of shootings, I suspected that a gang existed.
My name is Vanessa Perez. I'm the mother of Joseph Andrew Perez, who was severely beaten by Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department on July 27, 2020.
The sweatshirt you're wearing has an extremely brutal and disturbing photo on that. Can you describe what we're seeing?
This is a photo from the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department that they took in the hospital after they beat my son. They're seeing my son after he was punched 121 times.
Do you know how many officers were beating him at the same time?
7. They gave different reasons. My son's mentally ill. He struggled with bipolar, schizophrenia, and psychosis. And as he was a couple blocks away from my house, he was in crisis, talking to himself, hearing voices. And I was looking for him. I couldn't find him. And what I did hear were sirens, and then they went quiet. And then I would hear sirens again, and I'd see sheriffs going in different directions. I followed the helicopter about a couple blocks from my house, and that's when I found almost like the whole department was there now by that point.
How many officers do you think were there?
Oh, at least 30.
You see your son?
I didn't know my son was on the floor until about 45 minutes later. When I first got there, they said that there was a bad fight. And then I seen deputies put a light-skinned man on a gurney.
Under Section 186.22 of the California Penal Code, a criminal gang is described as an organization of 3 or more people that have a common name or symbol, have a pattern of committing crimes, and they do this either alone or together. And it seems clear to me that these sheriff gangs would indeed be looked at as criminal gangs under California law, which brings me to the question: why haven't any of these groups been charged under the RICO Act? After all, that's what would happen if the Blood Sureños or the Hells Angels did the same exact things these cops are doing. This seems to be a serious double standard of justice. Tell me what you guys think in the comments.
Like maybe about 30 minutes later, the sergeant came up to me and said that now the story was my son was burglarizing a car, and they confirmed that it was my son. And maybe about 45 minutes later, my son started screaming. He was screaming, why did you do this to me? Why? And he would go back to being quiet. And then that's when I knew that was my son.
Mark, were you in a sheriff gang?
Was I? I was not. At one point, I was at Century Station where the regulators were at. Go on.
Within these departments, how common was it to be part of a sheriff gang?
It's like a secret. You don't really know that they don't talk about it. It's like a station. You don't just walk around, hey, you're a f***ing regulator. But I think these guys, a lot of them that chase ink, they go there to get that tattoo. Once they get it, they feel super proud or whatever it is. And it could be raining and 50 degrees and they're wearing shorts and flip-flops so they could show their tattoo loud and proud. It's like, come on, dude, really?
Have you ever attended an inking party?
Now, usually at the off training parties, when a group of guys get off training at the station, that's usually when they'll be their inkings are done at that same time. It's not done there. It's done afterwards. Done usually in a dude's house or something to that effect. But I haven't been able to go to one of those myself because I wasn't invited to be getting the ink. But I know a lot of guys that did.
Folks, the truth about the violent behavior you are hearing about is that within these departments, violence against civilians was not only encouraged, but celebrated. For example, Officer Larry Waldy testified that the Compton executioners actually held a party at a restaurant to commemorate a deputy-involved shooting. Another way violence was celebrated: when a deputy would commit violence or murder against a citizen, they would sometimes host an event giving the man responsible a tattoo, which to me, it makes these deputy cliques sound no different than a common street gang.
So there are significant legal barriers to investigating and holding officers like Jaime Juarez and the rest of the executioners accountable. One of the primary barriers is the fact that you have to get someone within the department to stand up and be a whistleblower. That's going to 100% destroy their career, and they have to know that at the point. And we had some really brave people. We had Larry Waldy and we had Art Gonzalez come through and do that.
Now, is it true that people would receive their tattoos after they committed an act of violence or killed a civilian?
I can't speak for all of the station tattoos. The original ones, probably not. The newer ones that came after, yeah, I would say so.
Then we got a case, the Dante Taylor case. And Dante Taylor was a young man who had 4 kids.
Right now, folks, we are at the scene of where Dante Taylor was killed, and this is the case that broke open wide the investigation against the Compton executioners with their tattoos and their gangs within the department. I'm gonna let these guys take it from here.
We're on the corner of Wilmington Avenue and Brazil, city of Compton. This area is controlled, or was controlled, probably still is controlled by the Cedar Block Compton pirate. Dante Taylor lived here at this location and was hanging out with his good friend, George Taylor. It was about dusk, and he came out of his house and walked northbound on Wilmington. He was encountered by 2 deputy sheriffs. This is Samuel Aldama. This is Mizraim Orega. They are the 2 deputies who shot and killed Dante Taylor. They stopped him, asked him if he was on probation. He said no, took off running. He was on his way down to that liquor store, I'm sure it's still there. He was stopped right around this area, maybe in this block, and then the deputies claimed that he pulled out a silver pistol and didn't point it at him, just took off running. My investigator, former Deputy Sheriff Rommel Agee, interviewed several witnesses along this street. Is that correct?
Correct. I talked to the neighbors here. A few of them talked to me, said they didn't see anything, of course. Okay, that's typically what happens in neighborhoods. I wasn't able to talk to anybody until we actually got over to where the shooting took place, where somebody actually responded. They didn't know anything along the way, but over on
the other side of the wash.
On the side of the wash, they did tell me that they did not see a gun.
How these cop gangs really affect our communities, especially communities of color, is that they're not going to follow the law. They're not going to follow instructions from their superiors. They're going to go out there. They're going to beat up whoever they have to beat up. They're going to tackle. They're going to accost people without reasonable suspicion to try and get guns. That's their main thing. They want guns. Sometimes when they would lose people on pursuits, they would call in ghost guns. They would say, yeah, man with a gun. So of course, every unit responds to find the person with the gun, and it turns out there's no guns.
Can you speak to the practice of planting evidence by the Compton executioners?
What came up over and over again is they say that the person had a gun and that the gun's not found, but they claim that that was the justification for them using force against them.
You know, you had a lot of that type of stuff going on. I mean, they're going to get caught no matter what. If you're planting dope, I mean, I remember seeing a couple of shootings where they thought there was a gun. They shot the dude, they thought he had a gun, and he didn't. And all of a sudden, a gun appeared near his hand. Hey, how'd that get there? Fell out of the sky?
And by the way, when after the shooting and these officers made up this story that he had a gun, they had gun-sniffing dogs come out and scour this entire route. And they searched it for 2 or 3 days in trees. They had poles that they were shaking the trees, and of course, no gun was found.
Interesting to that, guys, is their claim that he had a chrome-plated revolver. He was wearing loose-fitting shorts that they claim he had in his waistband. If you're running with those, that's not going to stay in your pants. And in doing so, they went across the bridge here. They went around the corner, and that deputy that was on foot claims that while chasing him, Taylor pulled out the gun, showing the gun again. And that's when he believed his life was in danger and shot at him. The other deputy hears the shots, they corner him, and they riddle him with bullets.
They shot him, and he runs back toward the wash, and the deputy waited over this side of the wash, shot at him and hit him in the leg, wounded him. He tried to go back through the fence. By this time, the other deputy had approached the wash and shot him, and he laid down on the ground. In a forensics show, they stood over him and shot him several more times. Let me ask you this, Rommel. Why is it important for police to have placed a gun in his hand at this point?
So they could justify shooting, because they're going to say that his life, believing that he was going to fire at him to protect himself and others, he shot.
While we were filming, a few youngsters with connections to the neighborhood Pyrus came up to see what we were doing. So I decided to ask them their thoughts on this story. Here's what they said. What do you guys think when you hear of the sheriff's gangs being able to just kill people and get away with it? Like, what does it make you feel?
It make me feel angry because it's like they make it seem like we the most dangerous ones when the whole time it's right in front of you. Like if you check a lot of these police people tattoos, it's a lot of gang nasty.
And they always have an excuse for what they do.
Like literally, like I thought he was reaching. I thought the whole time he was just walking
a good
home.
reason for them to shoot at them, kill them, you know.
My dad said they used to treat him foul. Like, if he had like some weed in his pocket, they'll throw some more. They'll say like it's more than 2.5 grams, so you could go to jail. Like,
what did happen to them as a result?
They both were investigated, but ultimately the DA didn't press any charges against either of them. But the New York Times did a ride-along with Aldama and Orrego before this ever happened. And they made clear that they think of the community that they police not as their own community. They talk about African Americans in disparaging ways, even in that interview with the New York Times.
John was the guy who broke the whole gang story open at that one deposition they took of Aldama, where he got Aldama to admit that he had this tattoo.
When we took the deposition of Samuel Aldama is the deposition that really cracked this case and exposed this whole sheriff gang thing. Nobody had ever heard of this executioner. Nobody had ever known their name. They were an extremely secretive group. I asked the same question of all the cases I just told you about. I said, do you have any tattoos on your person? He said, yes, I do. I said, why don't you describe them? I said, first of all, where are they? He said, they're on my arms. One of them, he said, is a St. Michael's, I think he said, tattoo. It's like the patron saint of police officers to protect them. The other one was on his other arm. He said it was a family symbol or something, I love my wife or something like that. I said, Deputy, what about the one on your leg? And he started gulping, and his jugular started throbbing. I knew I had something. As a cross-examiner, I've cross-examined hundreds of people over the years. It's a skeleton. Oh, okay. And I knew that all those gangs, the base is a skeleton because it symbolizes death. And he goes on to describe this sinister tattoo with this Kalashnikov rifle, AK-47. On the magazine of the rifle was the Roman numeral XXVIII, which stands for the 28th substation of the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department, which is Compton. That's on the magazine. He has a Nazi helmet on with CPT, which stands for Compton. He's surrounded by flames, which symbolizes he's emerging from hell. Very sinister tattoo. It goes from his knee all the way down to his ankle. That is the first time it was revealed to the public that there was a sinister gang within the city of Compton.
I mean, I think when anyone sees these tattoos, you wouldn't believe that this would be on a police officer's body, especially with a Nazi helmet and flames. And as someone who grew up thinking of the police as the good guys and the very Hollywood idea of the police as the good guys, I was shocked when it became clear that this was not a one-off, a rogue deputy. This was a part of a pattern and practice. They shared the tattoos and they were sequentially numbered. It was shocking.
You might be wondering how many Compton deputies are tied to the executioners. Inside sources estimate that of 100 officers at the station, about 20 are Inc. members and another 20 are prospects or close associates. That's nearly 40% of the station. And for perspective, even during the height of the Catholic Church's scandals, only about 6% of the priests were implicated in wrongdoing. To put this another way, imagine calling 911 in Compton and having a 40% chance that a gang member in uniform shows up to the scene. What does that make you think that these guys in broad daylight, after the beating or the killing of a citizen, are having beers, getting tattoos, and celebrating together?
It's the biggest gang in America.
Now, do you know the names of the deputies involved in this beating?
Yes.
Can you say them?
Yeah. Sean Merrick, Abraham Rivera, Jake Adamo, Sebastian Pomba, Vincent Rodriguez, Paul Sedana.
Did any of these guys get in trouble for this?
Not that I'm aware of.
A write-up.
Not that I'm aware of. They all played the victim. They, in the police reports, they paint a narrative as if my son was Rocky Balboa in his prime, Mike Tyson. You know, every deputy claims that he beat up each deputy. Each deputy says they were beaten. One said he believed he screamed, "I believe my hand is broken."
How do you think he broke his hand if he did?
Probably from the 20 to 30 punches he gave my son to his head.
Where's your son today?
My son right now is incarcerated. Go to PC 69 when you are charged, when the cops charge you for beating them up.
Oh, so he got charged for this?
Yeah, he got charged for that.
Not only did he get a beating, but he actually got charged with the crime of beating them.
He got sentenced to prison. They ended up giving him the county time. He did his 2 years county time, but he was sentenced to 3 years in state prison.
So he got the shit kicked out of him and then got sent to prison for it. Do you think anyone will ever be held responsible for this?
I hope so.
What do you say to the people that say these cops are dealing with very violent street gangs? You kind of have to recruit monsters to fight monsters.
We're better than that. And I think, I mean, especially, like I said, I've been on both sides, and I do think most police officers, law enforcement, and people who train law enforcement care deeply about following the Constitution and doing the right thing and not becoming a monster. And I also think if you do want to restore that community trust between law enforcement and the people they serve, you have to get away from this idea of violence is tolerated and that you have to meet the criminals halfway, because that's just, it's never going to work.
The last thing I got for you is this. People say, you know, to be a police officer is to protect and serve. And when you have these gangs, they're kind of violating their initial oath. What do you think about that?
It's kind of a tough question to really answer, but I will say it does essentially if they make it that way. Having a tattoo and being part of a group of fellas that, you know, if you're just proud to be a deputy sheriff, and I work this station and we all survived some kind of shooting or some casualty, or we're just here just risking our lives on a daily basis and we're just trying to be the best cops we can, great, so be it. But once they start taking off and doing thuggery, that's when their oath has been, you know, upended.
When you were in, what % of the sheriffs would you say questionable on the bad side?
Let's say there's 100 deputies. I'd say 25 of them are assholes.
That's a pretty big number.
That's a pretty big number.
Yeah. And that those 25 can rack up a lot of
a lot, man.
And the other 75 suffer greatly.
Yes, because we get the brunt of going out on a call and being called assholes and being disrespected.
Do you have any reason to believe that this behavior, this gang behavior within the sheriff's department persists even today?
The two other sheriffs that we had before, I think it's hard to say what the actual sheriffs were doing. The deputy sheriffs, we know from the whistleblower what they were doing. What the sheriffs were doing, they were doing nothing to stop it as far as we could tell through all of our discovery. Sheriff Luna, the current sheriff though, I think has taken a much more proactive approach to this. And I think there has been a change in culture in the LA Sheriff's Department because of it.
It does seem like things are changing for the better.
I think so.
Some people wonder if these sheriff gangs are still happening today, and it depends on who you ask. Some say that the current sheriff, Robert J. Luna, is taking strong action to snuff out LASD gang activity, and that may be so. But just in the news this month, a crazy story broke.
Just into the newsroom here at 6, shocking allegations against a former police officer now accused of kidnap for ransom.
The short of the story is that a group of LA cops were hired by these sort of crypto warlord characters to kidnap and forcibly rob rivals for sizable crypto thefts. To me, if officers representing the department are kidnapping teenagers to steal from them, I suspect that the citizens of Los Angeles still harbor a bit of fear that the sheriff gangs are currently in action. The fact is, the cops that participated in these gangs to beat, rob, plant evidence, and murder the citizens that they were sworn to protect are clear-cut criminals, and unfortunately, most of these guys will never be held accountable. And this is anyone's guess, but are the bad sheriffs out there? Are they 1% of the force, 10% of the force? It's hard to say, but it does leave an ugly taste in our mouth when the people that enforce the law on us are not held to the same criteria that we are. The uncomfortable truth is you see this double standard a lot with law enforcement. I mean, look at who goes to arrest workers at Amazon or Starbucks when they have their union protest. It's the cops who have the strongest union structure in the country. And don't get me wrong, I am a big fan of good police officers, and I think we need these guys urgently more than ever in our society. But I believe in the old Spider-Man movie quote that with great power comes great responsibility. So folks, I hope we've given you something to think about in this episode, and I want to give a special thanks to Andrew Callahan and his team for helping plant the seed of the idea for this topic to cover. I love you guys. See you next week.
Cultfigga. Follow me.